Hello, everyone. How's it going today? It's good to see you all. So, we're going to end the little just starting screen there a little bit early because I want to get into the game. So, we are currently at 15 out of 50 achievements. I got 2 more after yesterday's stream. I still haven't gotten Lingua Franca because it's not Age of Discovery yet. So, I'm just waiting for the Hegemon achievement to pop. But I figured instead of making you guys watch me sit there for 2 hours waiting for the timer to go by, what if we start a new game? What if we started as England? Hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I am very excited. But yeah, so pretty much we're just flipping the script from yesterday's stream, where instead of playing as France beating up the English, we're gonna play as the English, and actually probably not beat up the French. We're probably just gonna hold on to our island, beat up the Scots, beat up the Irish, and we'll be good to go. Retrofit of the Heshapon is going to take a longer time than expected. It's going to just restart the subscription. Hell yeah. Sometimes that's just how it goes, right? You just gotta restart sometimes. Alright. If I'm gonna stay where I'm too tired to do anything but not enough sleep. Ah, yeah, I get that. That's fair. That's so fair. I woke up feeling pretty okay today. I didn't get a coffee, I just have a water and brekkie. But... Alright. The Kingdom of England. It's finally time we play, isn't it? Ah, these absolute shitters. Alright, so our goal for today, for the achievement specifically, is that we need to rule Britannia, starting as England, form Great Britain, and even enable Hegemon. That's really all we have to do. It's not much harder than that, honestly. Aside from that, there's probably a few other ones we can get if we play long enough, but like I said, similar as before, we'll probably just form Great Britain today on stream, and then I'll just wait until Age of Discovery for Naval Hegemon in, afterwards. Unless it takes us that long to form Great Britain, but I genuinely can't imagine that, you know? Like, we only need the Scottish part. Oh, also, I forgot we have dynamic flags, so when we form Great Britain, we'll have the English flag, the Scottish flag, and the Irish flag. That's cool. We get redcoats, we'll get warbows, we'll get longbow, reformed longbow, Royal Navy. Ooh, yeah, England gets quite a bit of stuff, eh? Very neat, very neat. Experimental rifleman. Oh, that's the Baker rifle from the... Okay. So, we need to make sure that the 100 Years War situation has ended. We must either destroy Scotland or make them our subject. We must either destroy Wales or make them our subject. We must either destroy Balliol or make them our subject. We need to own at least 41 more locations from the following: Highlands, Hebrides, Wales, and then a bunch of random choices. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be pretty easy. Wonder how chaotic run would be if you were stuck in this fastest speed. You would love my EU4 videos, because a lot of my EU4 videos, I would just speed 5 through them. But yes, no, playing these games without pausing it can be fun. It is very chaotic, though. Alright, we're going to auto-assign generals and admirals. Also, I learned how to do proper trade last night. I was playing with my brother in a multiplayer game, and we were in the Middle East trying to figure out how to get institutions, because the Mamluks stopped trading with me, so I couldn't get the institution anymore. And so we had to go through Baghdad and trade up all of our institutions. It was a very fun time. And it was very silly because we were consistently competing with each other to see who could trade more to get more of the institution. Alright, I want that institution growth, I want present connections, I want build speed, I want clear terrain. Alright, what do we have? No Minton? Okay, interesting. Actually, what does England have as resources? I've never actually looked. We have a shit ton of tin and copper. That makes sense, because this is where all the Bronze Age tin came from. That was... See, England was, in fact, the tin dealer. Lead, iron, that makes sense. Coal, yeah. Copper. Oh, we have pearls, that... Yeah, that makes sense. I won't complain too much about that. Do we have any silver? Surely we have at least one silver mine, no? Marvel. Oh, there's a silver mine. Okay. Wait, and by one silver mine, I mean like legit only. Oh no, we have some in Wales too. Sorry, I had the cough there. All right, so we have what? 3-ish silver mines within the Isles? Yeah, I would argue about 3 silver mines within the Isles. They're all in relatively low control areas for us, unfortunately. Proximity-wise, too, it's going to be hard to get over there. So what do we start off with? We start off with 1 navy of traditional galleys and some cogs. Okay, that's fine. That's not bad. Can we rename the ships? Damn, they don't even let you rename the ships. That's fucked up. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose real quick. I had a bloody nose when I woke up this morning. And it has been causing issues all morning. Once again, I'm deafened by ads. Sorry, RageBot. They go 3 minutes every hour. I can't control it. Alright. Whoa, curse of English be upon ye. I know, I noticed that 63% of you guys in the Discord voted for England, and I'm not happy about it. I gave so much more interesting options like Moscow, Castile, or Portugal, and you're all like, what if we did England? Truly, indeed, what if England was our city, chat? Okay, I can't full legitimacy max. Actually, yeah, I can. What am I doing? Of course. I can't. Okay, I cannot get rid of my diplo spending right on England. I start off with, Okay, 1 second. It's all coming back to me, chat. Oh, I get Hobblears. Nice. Okay. We get 4 ducat there. I own a good portion of Ireland via a pale, and I own pretty much all of England and Wales. Okay. But if you play as Muscat, you have to make bad choices 2 firsts of the time. Is that true? Can we fact check that? Are we able to fact check that? I don't know if that's true actually. Alrighty. Cockroach, that's funny. Alright. So we're actually gonna see if we can skip the 100 Years' War, I think, honestly. Because if we could, that would be ideal, I think. Vassal okay. Alright. So we'll let Scotland fall where it may. In the meantime, let's integrate Lancaster. Okay, the Earldom of Lancaster. And we'll integrate... Durham doesn't really matter. How many locations? That's 3 locations. I need 41 more to form GB alongside England and Scotland. Being destroyed or vassaled. Let's also just integrate Chester, I guess. Alright, so we got those 2 integrated. Those are both fiefdoms, right? Vassal. Okay, so you can actually start off... we can actually start integrating you right away, no? Okay, we need 3 more years. That's fine. You looked at Russian history? You only get 1 ruler. The next is 50-50 shared with chat, and the effort is entirely controlled by chat. Rinse and repeat. Hey, Lava, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, I just got the welfare state achievement, even though I already had that one. Oh, I think we obviously go for trade efficiency with regulated export, no? I have a distinct feeling that we are kind of meant to be a decent trade market, and then we'll just get rid of Edinburgh and Dublin in order to make London our main market. Kind of want to keep Bordeaux so we have access to Barcelona, because that way we can trade with Genoa, but I know France is coming after Aquitaine, so I would rather I'd rather not have to deal with that. Occam's Razor. Oh, it's Willem Ockham. Cool. Alright, so we have to integrate a province right away. I'm sure that will be fun. Oh, hey, Sir Richard of Talbot. Nice. It's literally just that one province. You're kidding me. That's hilarious. Alright, whatever. Whatever, game. Alright, let's actually increase control in Somerset, because I think Minehead... Oh, Minehead is not where the silver... Where's the silver? Okay. Increase control in Devonshire. And then build up the silver mines. I think that's what I want right now, honestly. What are we looking at in terms of roads? From London. Go. In terms of roads, we have no roads. Wow, we have like nothing. Why does white have a road? Or is it just blocked out because it can't be reached? I don't know. Let's come here for now, I guess. We'll go to Salisbury first. France demands Sir Robert d'Artois. Alright, so that's... This is the historical note. Now the question is, do we just want to end the 100 Years' War early by... I just don't know. I don't know if invading France is something I really want to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this helps us. Alright, let's see if we can offset the 100 Years' War. Because 100 Years' War situation has ended. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Alright, well, there goes the 100 Years' War. I was hoping to avoid it, but I guess not. Ships and allegiances of Berwick upon Tweed. Recently conquered town of Berwick, nestled on the border between England and Scotland, has long been a center of conflict. That is where? Oh, right there. That's literally the one I just conquered. Tension between the two nations always high. The crown is faced with different decisions. Continue to invest in the town for its growth, or should we make it a more cautious approach to preparing an inevitable conflict? We can construct the... I don't know if we can construct the border for it, actually. 30% control vote is nothing to snuff at. Or we automatically integrate it. That's not bad. Let's get a fortress, though. That's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure nothing will go wrong from having to take out debt this early in the game. Alright. We do have the strength right now, if we were to attack, like, right now. We technically have more strength. And I am smarter than the AI, in terms of not immediately losing all my guys. The question, then, is... do we go for it, chat? Because what's the fastest way to end the war? Fastest way, obviously, is to get rid of France in its entirety. Enforcing the union with France would end the 100 Years' War very quickly. Is this something we think we can do? Let's get some camp followers before we decide anything. Alright. So that's 300 regulars. Let's imagine I declare war right now. We're stronger than them navally, but we are slightly weaker. Now, I know that we can take some really good fights to prevent this. Oh, Trier. Oh, God, they allied with Trier. Oh, no. Like, I know there's some good fights we can take here to offset the odds. But, okay, never mind. We have exactly half of what they have. 131k potential army levies that can be raised. Okay, we cannot take them right now. What am I saying? What do I know? Honestly, chat. Can I ally Steel or Aragon? Aragon might be an idea. Use them as bait to distract France. You know what I mean? Bannercard, Desmond, Godard. No, I would rather have a non-Irish marriage. I know, very English of me, but... okay. Wow, we are missing everything you could imagine. That's great to see. I love to see that. Right, let's get a... What's our reform right now, what we start off with? Magna Carta. That sucks. 20% nobles power. We can do crown power for now, I guess, at least. We'll try and get some crown power out of here. I don't really want to yank market fairs. If I give them common militias, that actually might help us. Are we buying food? No, we are selling food. Okay, good. In fact, the English monarchs started the sovereign of France till 1802. Oh, neat. I didn't actually know that. I think I get 1300s noble. Of course you want France. That's true, but I also want out of the 100 Years' War as quick as possible. That's the ever issue here. The thing is, see, my tactic trait is I'm convinced I could probably take on the French army. Snipe them at Bordeaux with the forts, use the forts to our advantage, right? Because, like, the English, when I played as France, landed up here in Abbeville. But... can I take Ile-de-France? Because all these guys would join. And it's not like E4 where I just beat up on France's army and make the vassals disloyal, right? The only stop when France became a republic? Ah, I see, I see. Well, you know what? Taking them out is the fastest way we're gonna get in the 100 Years' War done. We could just try it. Wouldn't hurt anyone. Worst case scenario, we just have an early restart, chat. Oh, let's go. Alright. Raise all levies, please. Gonna take this one to speed free. We're gonna see how this goes. I honestly don't know how this will go, so we'll see how. Yeah. Could go either terribly or really well. Alright, come on, get me my silly little guys. Alright, we're losing money and stability. That's great. I love that for us. Let's reduce the expected cost of court, I guess. I wanted more legitimacy, but it is what it is. Okay. First wave will go down to Aquitaine. Get everyone around Rochester and Colchester. So if we can get the first wave into Aquitaine, then I think we'll be able to do pretty good. Like I said, I want to land at Bordeaux and use the fort there. Because this is what? Flatland, grasslands. Okay, so it's actually not that useful for us. I was hoping we'd have the woods here as with the fort. What about Bayonne? Because we might be able to port bomb on Bayonne. Flatland woods? Okay, that works for me. Oh, I forgot I had guys over here. Whoops. Let's go. We won a battle. Huge. Now let's get you guys out of there because I do not actually want to waste them. Deceive. Who the hell is this? Okay, you know what? Can I just... it's my younger sister we're trying to marry off right now, Elizabeth. No, that's... Okay, here we go. That's the wrong Elizabeth. This is the one people are trying to get married. Who is a good alliance for us? You know what? Brabant I actually wouldn't be against, but Denmark is better. Alright, I will gladly take that. Oh, we immediately got a claim throne causes spelling on Denmark. Cool. Alright, that's good to know that I could just do that in the future, I guess. Did he just like immediately die or something? Like, what happened? Huh, okay. I'm not gonna pretend to understand the intricacies of personal unions. I will not pretend. Ah, the free men from Jersey. Let's go. All right, so I'm seeing about. That's just Normandy's army alone. Okay. I think, yeah, if we can get in down south with all of our troops unified, we'll have a supply line. We'll be good to go. How many men can I put on the boats? Will it auto split like it does in EU4? There you go. Wait, I have naval levies. What am I doing? I can just get more fishing boats to help out. We can Dunkirk this shit. All right, chat. We're Dunkirking this shit. All right. Yeah, because we'll just take out the smaller counts as we go. Don't need to worry about Obsville very much. And then we'll make our way north through fort lines. The fort lines are going to suck the siege out, but what can you do? Okay, there's our fishing boats. Alright, that should be enough to carry across any army we have. Alright, get all you guys together. The biggest issue... Oh, we just lost John of Stratford. That sucks. Sir Thomas... I don't have money. Shit. Okay. You know what? I actually don't own... This might be really stupid. What if I turn off my fort maintenance? That would save me a lot of money. Let's move down stability. I'd rather not waste any, like, the issue is if they do manage to get across the sea, which I doubt, but if they do, I'd rather not be caught, with no anything, right? Okay, let's go support Aquitaine. We'll have our multiple armies over here. Find all you. Find you guys with Kin's army. Lower fort maintenance a bit. Just keep that money efficiently. Hello? Okay, I know you guys have enough room here. Please get on the boats now. Thank you. Having to do this manually sucks. Like, EU4 was a little bit better for in terms of just giving us the ability to move troops. I must admit, it was a lot better. Alright. See, 20k Normans. That's fun. Pamphile, food, that's fine. Like I said, we'll just go around Bordeaux, wiping out armies. Okay, there's the main French stack. Want to avoid that if possible. Let's come back and get Crittlewell Navy. Hello? Okay, there. Just takes a little while. Alright, let's take down the stack on Bordeaux. There we go. Stack wipe, move back. I want to hold the woods here just in case they do attack me. They still have the numbers, but I'll be able to port bomb. So we should be able to do that at least. Hey, Squeebles. Yeah, no, and if we can get... Okay, the Normans seem content to sit in in Normandy, which is kind of where we like our Normans to be, honestly. We don't really want them anywhere else. There we go. Yoink that army. Now, obviously, I don't want to dedicate all my troops to a foreign battle. But what we can do, we can take over the three main armies and leave 10k behind. Again, just in case of any silliness. Come into here, and then we'll wipe them on Bordeaux itself. Because we should have more than enough to take out these two armies together. Because they're split between many vassals. The morale will be different and all that. Alright, let's Let's completely reduce the cost of everything right now. Sure, take the stability. Negative, that's fine. And that interest was not ideal, I will admit. And I don't think I need forts. I don't think they're going to be able to cross at any point. Then again, I saw Normandy cross yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't be so confident. Edinburgh Market, starving provinces is fine. Also, my armies aren't starving. I don't care about the provinces right now. I only care about the armies. Alright, there we go. Now, we have overwhelming force here, so these guys shouldn't join in. Because we wipe out the vassal forces quite easily. Alright. Come back and get that last army. Can I go all the way into London itself? Yes, let's go. The Thames is navigable, as it should be. That was Anjou's army. Let us chase the main French army. If we can reduce the main French army, I'd be quite happy. They're going to Dax, that's fine. Let's catch up to them. Catch them. Oh, if they're going to Bayonne, that's even better for us. Well, let's go. We got them trapped. Alright, that's huge for us. Alright, let's not let them reinforce at all. It's going to tell us that we have a worse chance here, but with the multiple reinforcements, we'll be fine. So we should be. We have a defender at least, so there we go. Reinforcements come in. You'll pick up that London army. And we're going to go port bomb at Bayonne and get these guys all in. Going here. Right, there we go. Yeah, the lines take a little bit of time to draw, but once they do, there we go. All right. That was 6,000 Frenchmen. That's the appropriate amount I would like to see dead each battle. Right, let's go take Mont-Saint-Marsan. Man, they really consider every battle we're fighting a loss, eh? Yeah, let's help. Just take out these French vassals. I guess they do have more cavalry than me. That would make sense, actually. That might be why they consider every battle a potential loss. Get into Bordeaux. Alright. Like I said, as long as we keep to what we know, we can do this. That's a low morale army. Let's go take them out. Oh, it's Trier about to get stack wiped. Please stop. I think Trier might get stack wiped. Let's go. Alright. It's a PvP huge spot. Jeez, what the hell did I just read? Oh, my PvP just popped. Okay. Gonna do poorly. God, that was hard to read. Sorry, Squeebs. How are you guys all doing today? It's good to see you. Alright, I kind of got locked in on the 100 Years War here, so I apologize for that. Maybe this is the real 100 Years speedrun. Alright, let's get you up here now. We wiped out Trier. We secured Aquitaine. Did you guys come back without the army? You did come back without the army. That's quite silly of you, isn't it? That is incredibly silly that they came back without the fucking army. God damn it. Alright, let's try to avoid prolonged sieges right now. We don't want to split our armies too much. But mainly we want to avoid prolonged sieges. Because any prolonged sieges means chance for the French to recoup. And I'd really rather not give them that chance. Alright. Embark army. There we go. You guys are going to come over here. We can take back Santé, and we can go straight for into Puteaux and up to Paris. So we're gonna pretty much do an armored thrust into the Paris capital, and I'm sure we're gonna do an armored thrust of horsemen into the Parisian capital. And I'm 95% sure that once we take Paris, France will capitulate. I feel like I've played this game before. Wait a second, this sounds familiar, chat. Right, let's go take La Rochelle. And in the meantime, move up to Angoulême. Oh shit, French are back. All right, everyone, go, go, go! Save them. Actually, I don't even. Do we even need to save them? We're kind of demolishing them. The warbows do so much. Honestly, it's crazy. We definitely do need saving though, because the center collapsed. All right, no point in taking extra losses to Bordeaux. Get the Everett armies in here. Okay, we have King William next. Let's get you guys all over here. This army at least. Go. See if we can catch the French out by surprise. Meantime, you guys come up to Angoulême. Is Rosen becoming normal V2? No. I will not play Hoi 4. Actually, I might play Hoi 4 on the channel, but not as Germany. Probably. I enjoy playing Hoi 4 as Canada. Always so much fun. Right there. Their flank collapsed. Pretty much this game is always just a bet of whose flank collapsed first. And it's usually the enemies. Yeah, alright. Oh, I just realized King William III is leading himself. He is a tactical genius. So this isn't the worst idea. Let's secure these forts here so we have our right flank from Santé and Bordeaux secured. Quickly check that the homelands are secure. We're good. As long as we keep London secure, we should be good. Yeah, I see 14,000 Frenchmen. They're coming towards us at all. Oh no. Yep. Let's take over here now. Just wipe out these small stacks as we find them. Right, get you up here at La Roche. Actually, let's not push it. We'll go to Cognac first, and then we'll go from there. Because we've already lost a lot of men so far. Can I re-raise any levies? Yeah, not much. What do we at in terms of losses? I've lost 18k. They've lost 20. They've lost almost double my amount, but they also have double my amount. So it does seem like their vassals are disloyal now. Because I feel like I should have been vassal swarmed by this point, especially in Aquitaine. But it's completely possible maybe the vassals don't go too far outside of their own territory. Okay, we'll secure Angoulême. Once we take Cognac, we'll have a woods province that blocks their fog of war. Still be good to go there. Alright. See the army of the Armagnac. Ah, yes. Canada, one of the few S-rank nations when it comes to Hoi 4 Geneva checklist. Like, it's just a good nation to play. What can I say? Alright, respond there. Yeah, I think the big army is the quick response force, followed by 2 siege armies is pretty good. Yeah, I took too many battles at Périgueux though, because that kind of led to me losing too many troops in that one battle. If there we go. God damn, England is just so insane with those war bows. There we go. Yeah, they've already lost their center. They're done. Alright. Move away. Well, the good news is, even with their vassals, I don't think France could beat us. I don't think they'd be able to unify into a large enough force to beat us right now. That's the pin. So I have been known to eat my words before on this channel. Hey, Elbor, how's it going? Any of your later achievements going to make you colonize the Americas? Yes, the Castile is all about colonizing their historical territories, and Portugal's achievement is about getting all the way to the Moluccas. So I'm kind of just doing it in order of the fastest achievements first, and then we can do some longer games for longer streams, right? So like probably by next week, next weekend we'll probably do a Castile game, and then we'll go from there. Hey, Corix, how's it going? Make footage for something I'm making for a roleplay in some process. Yeah. No, any footage. Oh, talking about footage, I have to re-record my fucking Yemen footage. I'm so pissed because guess what? The game updated and my save. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to fight there. They just ran away immediately. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, so I have to re-record my Yemen footage because the game is no longer up to date. Like that save, which means I can't continue it even if I get episode 1 out. So I'm just gonna redo it the entire way. I want to do it a different style as well of recording instead of just doing pure voiceover. I want to have some voiceover bits, some non-voiceover bits. So we'll see how that goes. How did they secure that so fast? My God. Let's go wipe these guys out. There's 11k Frenchmen on the loose now, but I don't know where. The good news is I'm not actually taking too much to attrition. The Aquitaine actually has enough food for us, which is nice. Now, I don't know what's causing this fort to not fall, though. Disease outbreak. That would be it, yes. Alrighty. Well, you know what? We're gonna get Peragu at least, so I'll be okay. Let's save Aquitaine. They're not even reclaiming the part like Mont de Marsan that I took. Okay, now there they go. Now I think I can beat them on quality, honestly, but I'd rather not try it. Oh, I didn't even see them. I didn't even see Pesh come in. Damn. Alright. God, I love this song. It's such a good war song. Alright, go. The third battle of Peragu. Had so many battles at Peragu. Let us make famous this field here at Peragu. Or this hill, I believe. I think we're in the Massive Central. Did you revert back to the version before the update? Nope. So Paradox will make like, you know, earlier versions of stuff for some games, but I haven't seen any yet so far. Maybe I just haven't looked as well, but either way, it gives me an excuse to re-record it anyway because I did have some issues with the initial recording that I wanted to fix. So I don't mind too much, but it's just one of those things where I was like, I'm glad I wasn't further in the video because that would have been very sad. All right. God, we've been here for almost a year now. Half a year, actually. I know sieges in the medieval age took a long time, but goddamn. Creation of Riverrock, nice. Giorgio del Vasto. I feel like every time I assign someone to my council, they die. Which is very annoying. But again, some rest. Quite a busy week. It was very compressed, and I'm just happy I can finally rest. But hell yeah, yeah. It's Sunday. Take a day off. But Sundays are for. Alright, because honestly, actually, wait, if we take Peragu, we can probably go all the way up to Bourges before we have to take another fort. Poitiers. Yeah, we still have to take Poitiers. So let's just take La Rochelle and go our initial way. We're gonna have to take in here anyway for Puto, so I would rather avoid Brittany if I can. I don't think I haven't seen their armies yet, so I think they might be disloyal. We haven't stacked wiped the French yet, but we have caused significant damage, so I'm hoping that maybe that will win us the day. I don't see any Normans crossing the border either. Oh shit. I wish you would get a notification when your forces get engaged in battle. Even though I won that battle, I still took way bigger losses than I should have because I couldn't get my relief troops in time. Like, if I'm going to be engaged in battle, let me know. You let me know when one of my children needs better education. Let me know when I'm in a battle, please. Did you have to do anything this Sunday? Hey, no worries. Sunday's for rest. I get it. Just rest up, and tomorrow you'll knock them dead. Alright. They have to put that Ajin now. You know what? I don't really care. Take out this army here at Anglouen. This would knock out this vassal at least, which is nice. God, just any fucking forest I go to, there's just French vassals in the vassal troops in the woods. It's terrifying. Oh my god, they have no discipline. Were they not funding their troops? Get the money. No, let's fill our treasury. We are the ones who need the money the most. Let's be honest here. Give me some stab. Give me some legitimacy. So once we get that legitimacy up, the cost will go down anyway, so. Okay, those are who? Paraguay troops. Battle of Chad. Okay, nice. Let's go secure something. The French are returning. We still have the Royal Army, which is our biggest, so I'm not too worried. Get you guys back here, actually. You guys come up here. You guys move back here, and we'll fight the French where we can. Cook's still dead, like Guienne again. God damn it. Hey, nice. The Poitet angle. Okay, there we go. You guys get on Poitiers? 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 Poitiers, there we go. There is a second eye there. I missed it. Alright, how are we looking at... Oh my god, where's my center? Hello? Jesus Christ. Okay, most of my guys are running, not casualties at least. Alright, get out of there. That was a dumb fight, I must say. Because, again, we have a button informing us that, you know, our heir is uneducated, but we don't have a button yet to tell us, hey, your forces are unbalanced. Very curious. Alright, rebuild the morale. Good, La Rochelle is under siege. Red Army, go in. Balance your units, boys. Where'd they go? They just walk over. Oh, there they are. Oh, they just walked around. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'll be looking for the balance now. Okay, that looks better. That looks cleaner. Nice. Alright, the issue here is that France is too big. English, are you going to rush TF to deal with the French? I'm going to rush the formation of Great Britain. So in order to form Great Britain, I need to solve the 100 Years' War. The fastest way to solve the 100 Years' War is to beat up France. Oh my god, I've managed to completely demolish the French levy size. Even with their vassals, Jesus. This is actually historical English gameplay, by the way, because the only reason the English won was because France was incompetent and England had some really good rulers at the time. Like, Edward III was kind of, pretty poggers. Alright. Let's go take Gros and Parthenay. La Rochelle is under siege. Poitiers is under siege. And then we'll take, Loudun. We'll just do our best to take where we can. Oh god, here comes the vassals. Alright, it's fine, we can just take them out one at a time. I just don't want Brittany to get involved, because I know Brittany has like an extra 20k troops that I just cannot deal with right now. Same with Normandy. And I don't want to commit my my last 10,000 troops. Because while they would help significantly, it would leave the homeland completely undefended. And as my brother learned last night, because he was playing Oman, fighting for Hormuz, he got sieged down when he was sieging Hormuz because he didn't have a fort. And it was very funny. That's France's only army left. Until they raise more, of course. Who do I feel like rivaling? Got Scotland, I got France. You know what? Fuck you, Scania, of all people. That actually is a fight I will take. No, we're not going to use our available fleets. Just use this place down, then we'll take out that 1k. Chateauroux. Nice, there we go. Alright, that's Loudun. Take out those guys at Parthenay. Why? You broke the siege at La Rochelle to stack wipe 57 guys? Really? Damn, you're crazy. Okay. Thanks, asshole, for nothing. God damn it. Can't do much until we take Poitiers, so... These are the lines from... These are our front lines for now, I guess. Sovereign Vassal seems like they aren't interested in helping anything. So that means France is on her own here. Now, Bourbon, I really don't want to fight if I don't have to. Why are my troops already in La Rochelle if they're not there yet? They just taupe. Huh? Alright. Let's just send them to La Rochelle. We have a navy. Let's blockade it as well. There we go. Alright, we have that blockaded. Yeah, we'll take the forts first and then we'll go secure Dodon and Papane. That's fine, I guess. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. Chateau Roux works. Let's see if we can wipe these guys here. Bros as well. Alright, first battle of Bros, let's go. God, the French do have we have better morale, but they have better discipline. Because they have so much of like that aristocracy start. I love what Paradox did with the economic model of the game, both in terms of population dynamics and development. It feels so much more natural. I know. This is genuinely my favorite Paradox game, and that's like this is like EU5 no DLC is as my favorite game is insane, but it's so good. Oh, we could take the city of Tours. That was actually a famous. It was a famous battle historically. I don't think we're going to be able to recreate Agincourt, though. Especially if Poitiers doesn't, doesn't fall. Hey, Redhead, how's it going? Good to see you. U4 basically just didn't bother with modeling their economy at all. Eager to stretch and the hydrate. It's appreciated. Let me get that hydrate just a second here. I'm doing this caffeine list too because I didn't have time to get coffee this morning. Okay, let's promote Castle Works. Honestly, let's just grab the centralization, I think. Actually, no, we're rather decentralized. There's no point doing that yet. In that case, raise additional taxes. That's all we can do right now. Okay. There's London, there's Papane. Oh, no, sorry, London. Oh, so... No, that is the provincial capital. Why is it not... Oh, it's the provincial capital of Anjou, of which this is Touraine. Okay. Okay. Just take La Rochelle, though. That would be quite nice. And they're going for Bros again and Chateau Roux. There's the occupation of Papane. Alright. Where are they going? Vivier? Okay, they're going for Aix-Vien. Okay. Interesting choice. Robert Barons. Yeah, just give it to them. I don't care right now. Where are these assholes going? Hello? France? What are they doing? I'm confused. Alright, well, I'll keep the Third Army down here to contain them, I guess. Oh, they're going after Aquitaine's army. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to save them. Aquitaine has done that themselves by not joining and supporting. That's certified not my problem. Oh, Lemieux changed the capital instead of Bergerac. Bergerac. You know, French names always sound so strange to me compared to like Quebec French names. Of course, below 50%, make sure to boost it or roll follow. I'm aware. Elbor, I know how to play the game. But there's nothing I want to boost it with. I don't want Spiritualist, I don't want Traditional, and I don't want any more Navy right now, because it's only 3% anyway, so it wouldn't really be worth it. Alright. Over here. Doing alright, just trying to be productive today? Ah, that's fair. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's good to see you. There's Poitiers, nice. I'm doing even better now that Poitiers has fallen. Let's not advance into Touraine without knowing what's out there, actually. Sir Roger Percy, nice. Alright. You know what? Had I known the 100 Years' War was going to fire anyway, instead of just... Because I thought it was dependent on Sir Robert d'Artois. I know he was going to fire anyway. I would have kept him so I could have him as ruler of Artois, but... Oh well. That's what I get for not following the historical choice, I guess. Difference Canadian French from French French? It's significant. So the thing with Quebec is that they never really... So French is a language that's evolved over the years, right? Quebecois French is very similar to how it was in the 1600s. Still. They kind of just never really... Like, for example, Quebecois French has a lot less loanwords. Stuff like that. Like, super silly stuff like that, right? That is... La Marche. Okay. Wait, is Redneck? Why is Redneck in the auto mod? Hello? 1 second. Why is that by default in the auto mod? Because I know I didn't put that there. Anyway, Toady, how's it going? Can we get a shout out for Toady, please, if we have any mods in chat? I'm still writing that fanfic, but I made no progress. Hey, you know what? Right? If you're trying to force yourself to write something to get it done on time, you're not going to have as much fun with it, right? Only write when the inspiration hits you. Sound like a bunch of rednecks from what I understand. Yeah, maybe it's considered derogatory. I should actually probably watch my YouTube of it. Honestly, maybe. I'm not sure. I feel like growing up where I did, it was just kind of the default, you know? You just kind of said, like, yep, that's a redneck, but... Huh, interesting. Anyway, Toady, I'm doing the 100 Years' War as the English. And it's actually a lot easier than doing it as the French. Well, anxiety mode activated. Whoa, hi, friends. How's it going? Good to see you. Alright, here. I'm going to get you a shout out since I don't see any mods doing it. This will come out of their Christmas bonus. Don't worry, Toady. I'll be sure to let them know that their lack of shout out for you lost in their Christmas bonus. Alright. There we go. For those of you who don't know, Toady is a good friend of the channel and a very kind person. And she mostly does civilization content, but is recently getting into Anno 117, I believe, which I found out has multiplayer, Toady. I might pick it up just for the multiplayer. It seems very fun. I wanted the Rage Roar, but the PC overheated and I had to kill it. Oh, shit. What made you overheat? Because you were just playing FTD today, eh, Aperture? American English derives a bunch from what sounds a lot more like rural West Country accents and are less common in the UK these days. Yeah, it's really interesting how the American accent developed, because when they first went, like when a lot of the colonists went over, they were from those rural British areas. And now that, you know, obviously the UK is urbanized a lot more, a lot of those rural accents are lost, right? So it's actually really interesting to see. What'd you get up to today in FTD? Aperture, I'm curious. We are currently, for those of you just coming in, we are currently fighting the 100 Years' War as England. And I called yesterday's stream speedrunning the 100 Years' War. This feels like more of a speedrun. But we're also an hour in and we've only gone 3 years because we've been just fighting the 100 Years' War. With an artillery cruiser? Oh, nice. Yeah, it's something I hear from many French friends. Our French sounds to France French the same as like country bumpkin slang sounds to more city folk or American Canadian English. Well, that makes sense. Oh my god, does that mean Quebecois French is just the French equivalent of, are you going out for a rip, are you, bud? I would love the idea that Quebecois French just sounds like you know, hockey team playing. Pretty much, yeah. That makes me happy. Yeah, the French army is back. We'll use the Third Army to contain them as we secure the Massif Central. The issue is we have to fight for the Massif Central, which is like this mountain, or hilly, I'm not going to say mountainous, it's France. This hilly area in the center, which is very unpopulated, in order to get up to Ile-de-France. But if we can secure Tours and Touraine, we got to go through Blois, Orléans, and then we can rush from Étampes to Paris itself. So we have 2 more forts before we're at Paris. La Rochelle, we're just securing for supply lines, because supply lines matter in this game, and that is my favorite fucking part about this game. I love the fact that I have to actually secure supply lines. I can't just send 1 million men into France. I have to actually go, oh shit, I need what's it called? Like, I need to secure my food lines, my supply lines. It's so fun. Now I wonder if there's a similar difference between Spain Spanish and Mexican and Latin American Spanish. Oh yeah, well even just between the Latin American Spanishes, there's differences. Like I learned Cuban Spanish, and I was talking with one of Basil's friends who speaks Mexican Spanish, and it wasn't I could understand what they were saying, but I was like, oh my god, there's so many different words, right? I have insight on this too. The Dutch equivalent of this would be Afrikaans. Yeah, exactly, it would be. And the German equivalent would be Dutch. No, joking aside. Yeah, it's really interesting just how languages and all that work and evolve. Right, let's get down here. As much as I'd like to take Tarbes, so we'd have a fort down here that we can fight the French on. Just tired of the French reoccupying down here. Right, get up to Dax, make sure that Dax doesn't fall. I don't think Armagnac is going to help them. If they do, we're screwed. If the French vassals start helping... Yeah, I didn't think so. If the French vassals start helping out at any point, that's when we lose. For those of you watching at home and are curious. The moment the French vassals help. Alright, let's actually stay on Mont de Marsan. And, we're sticking very exclusively to the French crown's territories and not their vassals. Because we want the vassals to be as disloyal as possible. Sorry if an novel's in your chat. No, you're fine. I worked with a ton of Latin American pals for a long time and training them the Spain person said that the Latin language and just like vibe is much more casual. And vice versa. The Latino peeps didn't want to use Spanish when you were on the phone with their customers because it would feel too uptight. Yeah, that's fair. Got my armor footage? Hell yeah. NVIDIA record. How is NVIDIA record? Cause like I don't find OBS too complicated, honestly, but does NVIDIA record, you feel it's okay? Not like exactly I can switch away from OBS. It's the only thing that really works with Twitch, let's be honest. Hey, La Rochelle finally fell. Alright. Go start on Blois. Alrighty. I would love to be able to take Agen or Tab, but Guéret could also be an idea actually, but let's focus on the forts. Yeah, see that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of like we're getting too close to Normandy, but I think Normandy is probably rebellious by now. Considering the fact that Armagnac is rebellious, I'm almost guaranteed that Normandy is rebellious. The zoo, nice. There's the institution grove, huge. We actually have enough sailors. I'm surprised. I feel like I never have enough sailors in the early game. Freaking huge game, too huge of a game in fact. You know what makes E5 fun is that Paradox dared to include all the best features of its games, even the popular ones serve as donors in terms of mechanics. Yeah. Really like linguistics. I've been meaning to take time to study language history and learn a bunch of languages, to be honest. Honestly, I was gonna say, don't learn a language for the sake of learning a language. Okay, shit. Barry is getting involved. Or Bourbon. That's what I didn't want. I specifically requested that Bourbon doesn't get involved. Learn languages naturally, or organically is the best way I can describe it. Armagnac is moving now. I think the French vassals realized what's at stake as they suddenly all just like sleeper agent activated. Which is not great for us. I might have to burn over that over 9k. I don't want to do it, but the homeland's defended by the marches in Wales. I think we'll be okay. We'll bring in the professionals, the profeshies. There we go, get the inflation down. Alright, now how do we wipe out these guys? I love when my troops are just in the wrong spot, that's cool. Alright, let's... Don't reinforce, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, you silly little goose. Fuck, okay, they did it. Damn it. Alright, their right flank's gonna collapse before the sub army gets in, though. Yeah, there you go. The war bows are just too good. Come on, collapse that right flank. Please. I beg you. God, I'm gonna take so many extra losses. Okay, good. The right flank is still collapsed. You know, they get those guys in, it's still gonna fall. There we go, left flank. Okay, good. We still win. God, the English are insane. This is what I was stack wiping yesterday. This is what I lost to. kind of saw that too when I was talking to some people I worked with in going over Spanish class I took. They said everything was super formal and rigid compared to what they grew up with. Yeah, so a lot of taught Spanish it's like French, right? So, in Canada, you're taught very formal French if you're an English kid going through the school system. If you go to French immersion, you kind of pick up more colloquial French. But even my French is a little bit more formal than I'd like it to be, because I haven't used colloquial French in so long, right? I've been mostly just speaking English, and then I use French when I can. But, like, I don't speak in French very often anymore. Alright, they're going for Sauveterre de Gain. No, they're going for Lemieux. I was wrong. Shit. Alright, so the Vassal Hive Mind has activated. Yeah, because there's Champagne coming in. Or what is that? I recognize that flag. That is Sancerre. Okay, it's a very similar flag to Champagne. Alright, we've awakened the Horde, Jet. So now, now is the hour where we, this is our make or break. Alright, get me those extra boys. They ever, yeah, only free. I'm not gonna. Free from Jersey specifically. I don't think that's worth it. Alright. We've resecured Bros. Let's take out the Vassals now that they're starting to activate anyway. I think they may have attacked me because I attacked Blois, and now that I'm no longer in Blois, they're not attacking me, but I attacked Bern as well, so. Oh, you know what? It's probably because they're in Appanage. That would be why. Yeah, let's go resecure Dax. There we go. Alright, an extra 9k into the fray. Let's get you on Blois, because we gotta take Blois. Because actually, I can just go around to Orleans, never mind. We'll go around to Orleans, take out them, and then we'll make a mad dash for Paris. Yep. Right, that's the Battle of Dax. Nice. They shouldn't have the, yeah, like, we're whittling them down. It's insane, but look at all those battles of Périgueux. The battles of Périgueux specifically were massive losses. What was my biggest loss? Bergerac, yeah. And the first battle of Périgueux, that makes sense. No worries, Ragebot. You have a wonderful day. It was great seeing you. Now you must become the Horde. The English are insane. Well, honestly, yeah, like, this is what I was fighting. For the record, yesterday as the French, I stack wiped, what was it? 30k 5 times or so before the English gave up in the 100 Years' War. Like, this is absolutely insane. That being said, I wish the sliders like centralized decentralized were not as clear cut in terms of alcohol choices as is now. I would argue against it. I would say there are benefits to decentralization. For the most part, over time, sure, you want to centralize, but also that's just how it was historically. Most nobles historically wanted to centralize. Decentralization has its perks. Like, that loyalty of subjects is actually really nice. Especially when you're playing as France, for example. Like, you cannot centralize as France early on, otherwise your subjects go ham. And they do not appreciate it, so. I think the game, in terms of the sliders, does a good job of showcasing how societies evolved over time. Because a lot of societies did evolve to be more, what's it called? Centralized. Alright, go for Orleans, and then we'll take Blois as well. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to cash that army out. Oh well. Chateauroux. Alright, we're gonna take Blois. We got to. We've made good progress into the Heartlands. I was right to take the Aquitaine route, though. If I had to face Normandy's 20k at the same time as France's 20k at the start of this war, I think we would have lost. So I do genuinely think that the Aquitaine route, using Bayonne, was the right play. Now we just do the armored punch into Paris. But you mostly spoke in French? I can speak French. I don't really... I can. It's just I live in an Anglo province, right? There's not many ever French speakers here. You know what I mean? Like, my friends back home speak French, but none of my friends here speak French. That I'm aware of. No one's told me they speak French at least. But gold florin. Ooh. Use the French... no, let's get that cultural influence. Alright, while we're here, let's not neglect that we also have a country we need to build up. What does London have for RGOs? Let's pay off that debt, actually. We have like any... Okay, it's all wheat and legumes. Are you kidding me? Why are we just all wheat? Oh my god, it's all wheat and wool. Alright, in that case, we're gonna do a very urbanized economy. Build those spinners. Then I want... Oh, the Tailor's Guild plus 10? Sign me the fuck up, please. Get 2 of those. God, England has absolute dog shit RGOs unless you go to the north or to the southwest. You know, I understand why England conquered the rest of the island when I'm looking at resources like that. I understand why the English did what they did now. I get it. But to develop that iron sector down here, I noticed in Sussex. But first, we take France. The good news, at least, is they don't have any army strong enough to stop me now. Which is a rather nice change. Well, they have an army strong enough to stop Aquitaine, apparently. Alright, what do I even get out of this war? I know I can get the throne, obviously, but I mean... Great Champagne, Berry, Orléans, Poitou, Toulouse, Valois. Valois holdings. Oh, it's just, that's just that one little province in Soissons. There's all the vassals, which we could make them release. But I specifically want... them becoming a dominion would be great, actually. How much would it cost for France to become a dominion? Oh, only 12,000 peace cost. Okay, that's not bad. Now, I have conquered the throne of France. Does this... Okay, I assume this means that I only get... Okay, I think what that means is I only get... What's it called? I don't think it's like a PU Casus Belli, guys. I think it's like just cheaper clunker Casus Belli. Take over market. I can relocate the Parisian market to Jersey. Okay, that'd be really funny, actually, but we'll see how it goes. I think we're gonna bankrupt them, first of all. And then I think what we'll do as well is... And we can't really... yeah, we can indulge. So Scotland. And then I think I want to take Normandy. That is the historical ground. If I think about it. Like... And maybe a little bit of Rochelle. We can take La Rochelle. And yeah, so we take the rest of Saint-Ouen. And then I'll take a lower Puteaux as well. It's only 11 antagonism so far, so it's actually not that bad. But I want to cut off in here. There we go. And we'll take upper Puteaux. Well, I guess, okay, so historically, I guess the majority of the English claims would have been south near Aquitaine. We could finish by taking off these areas down here, I guess. Like Tesson, Bessadaille, Agenais, we don't actually need. This is the 82. Okay, and most of that coalition would just be other vassals. Okay. That's not a bad little peace deal when we take Berry. So we'll expand our holdings in the south, because I think the sovereign strategy is the way to go. You know, honestly, I think it's going to help us the most. Alrighty. There we have it. I got a cough, 1 sec. Oh, dude, I have no idea what my sinus is clogged, but I am so tired of it. Alright, where we take Chateauroux and Bros, and we'll go. Oh shit! Where the fuck did you guys come? Is that the Normandy army? Oh god. Okay, back up. That was Bourbon's army. Okay. Yeah, because that's sunk. Okay, that's a vassal swarm. Yeah, that's a lot of the small guys. All right, that's fine. We will hold at Blois. We can always reclaim Orléans. Yeah, actual historical event right there. That's literally what Joan of Arc did. She rallied a lot of the French troops to save the siege at Orléans. Or at Orléans. So we literally just got Jeanne d'Arc. God damn it, why are the French so strong? Oh my god. Alright, so how many provinces exactly do I need to have control over? Enforce union with France peace treaty. Well, how do I enforce the union with France peace treaty? You think that's what I would like to see? That's the great demands. Like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's like E4 where it doesn't appear until I take the capital. I'm not sure. I'm curious as to why these appanage. Maybe they use the subject bin. You have that one subject demand you can use that will fix their loyalty to you. All right, let's take you guys down. Take you guys over here, actually. Separate sue for peace from Blois. What? I can peace out a vassal separately? No, I'm not. I refuse. I'm not peace out a vassal separately. That sounds like it has like shenanigans with it, but I don't want to be involved with. There we go. Okay, good. Oh wow. Okay, their right flank collapsed immediately. Let's go. That's huge for us. That's gonna be so much damage on their center. Alright, good. Alright, let me take Bros. Terrain is almost fallen as well. There we go. Take out these assholes as well. I want to make sure these vassals cannot come back in strength at any given time. I'm down to 40k, which, to be fair, I started at 41k personally, so I actually don't mind this. Though those 31k losses are pretty much all me, because I know my vassals aren't fighting. Look, we've lost a lot of men for us, but it'll be worth it if we can get secure France. Just trust me, guys. It'll be worth it. Alright, there we go. Resecure over the Bros. I need to arraign the fall. I need to do this. There's no Bros, there we go. Let's get back on Orleans. Go siege it again. Do Gué. Armagnac still isn't doing anything. Actually, have the 11th army go to Orleans. 3rd army stay south. We want to make sure that we don't lose any of our sovereign holdings. Yeah, it didn't take as long as I expected. I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Good to see you. Henry Yvel. Sure. Let him in here. I don't know who that is, honestly. Okay. There is more Bourguignon troops. Nice. They broke first. Good. That's what we like to see. Merchants harass, that is not what we like to see. You know what? Fuck Scotland. I don't care about them. Alright. I see a French army. Well, what's left of the French army? Let's be honest here, it's not much. But it's honest work. They have like 300 men left in total. That's crazy. The Left army is starving, but we'll be able to get a supply route once Tourain's there. Okay, let's actually, yeah, we'll have to break the siege of Orléans again. God, Orleans is like my white whale right now. I can't get it sieged down. It sucks. police to suddenly siege Orléans. Alright. Come back to Le Bon. We have Beaugency and Vendôme. We can have better education. What does he have? He's shrewd. Okay, give him admin, please. That's Edward the, what, 4th? Dude, what the hell? Why the hell is Bourbon so loyal? Your leader has no armies left. Leave me alone. Alright, come back up here. See, Armagnac is playing this, right? Armagnac is not loyal whatsoever. They haven't helped France at all. And it's nice. Okay, actually, if we can't get the Union, I think we leave La Rochelle as a landing point for ourselves. Maybe we just take the individual locations to get rid of those forts from our immediate issue. And then I think we take Normandy. That would be a historical approach, right? Because during this time period, the English were able to take Normandy off the French. And Normandy would give us a direct pathway to attacking Paris from the coast. Because you'll notice that there's no forts within here. You have Chartres and you have Paris. So I think Normandy is our first war goal if we don't get the Union. Alright, now secure Orleans, please. In the meantime, you guys cross through Maine to get to there. Take out the Bourbonnese army. Oh, shit. No. Oh, fuck, okay. Alright, looks like we're having that fight. Not what I wanted. God, they always hide them right at the border, too. You know, we barely lost anyone, that's fine. 155 casualties is worth it. Alright. Bouge could be an idea, but I'd rather not. I don't think. Let's just go secure our supply lines. A truce of Cimarron? What the fuck is Cimarron? Why do I have a truce with them? What the hell? Okay. I guess. So, okay, come on, we're just at the gates of Paris. We can do this, chat. I can see the city. I just need Blois to fall and we could go around. Oh, that was remarkably convenient. Thank you, Blois. Appreciate it. I love when I say, hey, I just need this to happen, and then that happens. That's remarkably convenient. Still no progress in the south. Okay. Closure of alien priories. Seize it for the crown? Hell yeah, give me that shit. William Plantagenet? Oh no, it's Viscount. Okay, so our heir isn't the best. It could be better, but oh well. Okay, finally we have a siege of Orleans that won't be stopped this time. Yeah, I think I want to take La Rochelle. I want to take Angoulême. Again, this is just if we can't get the Union of France, because I think we can't see that war goal until we take the capital, like EU4. But if we can't take France directly, then we'll do it that way. Influence French subjects. Oh, 300 gold to pay off French subjects. Interesting. I'm curious. Also, look at the strength difference. My god. That's crazy. Hey, Bourbon, where you going, buddy? Good old Bourbon, buddy. The fact that the models don't update on the map wherever they are is very annoying. Okay, we have the freshest wave of vassals coming in. That's Blois coming back. It's Berlin. Take Le Mans while we're here. Give us a buffer zone. Oh, that's Bar, but we just took out. absolute bars. Alright. Bourbon. Okay, Bourbon so far has been very annoying. And we're not planning on taking Bourbon anytime soon, so I actually will piece them out. Okay. Yeah, I think we take Normandy, give ourselves an opening into the north. Take out Mortain, we'll take out Evreux. We'll just have one secured Normandy. God, look how close we are to Paris, chat. It's only been 4 years in the game. This is all we've done in the game so far. It's just fight France. Truly the English pastime. Let's secure Evreux. Want to avoid Normandy when possible, but get that Blois army, get that Barrois army. That works. And Bourbon is out, so. You know, I'm seeing a lot of okay, I'm seeing a lot of undefended Normandy. Let's go take Rouen. Because we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the Norman capital to transfer occupation, or transfer the vassal to us anyway, right? So we'll need Mortain. We'll need Evreux. We'll need Rouen, and then just Paris or Paris. We got this. This is gonna be so easy, guys. Got this. Siege of Evreux. One there. Alright. Let's go for Mortain. Now, I did see that there was a 20k Norman stack around here somewhere. So let's not get too silly. I know the Normans still got hands. Yeah, they have about 15k right now. So actually, probably shouldn't leave any of our armies undefended in case the Normans decide that maybe they do want to actually fight us. Smallpox, that's fine. Because so far I've had no problem dealing with, you know, all the small French nobility, but Normandy is not small, nor... Well, yes, they are nobles in French, but they're not small. That's what I was trying to get out there. I had to think about that one. Fourth army down there, that's fine. Here, Alençon. This here. Evreux coming back. Go. You know, doing a lot of battles now. God, they still just have so many troops. No matter how many Frenchmen I kill, they will always have double my troops. It sucks. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to hire mercenaries to go deal with those guys down south, but I don't know if it's worth it. Step on the Paris. If we can get there, let's get there. You know? They able to resecure anything down south? They only have 200 men. I don't think we can. I really don't want... here, split in half. Send you guys down south to deal with that, please. In the meantime, you guys come up here. If you lose influence, that's fine by me. All around wins, let's go. That'll go by. And there we go. Alright, we have taken to the walls of Paris, chat. We can do this. Paris, oh god, Paris would be such a hard siege, IRL. But I think we can do it here. Detach a siege, please. Just take Drew and Montfort, give us a supply line to Paris. They're just going for Bordeaux, really. Bold, I'll admit, but foolish. Very foolish. You take him on 4. Alrighty. We've done it, chat. We have, we've won. This is a definite victory for the first year. Actually, yeah, I'll take that. I would love to have a mercenary company, honestly. Combined arms once again. Alright. Let's go take Ajaton. Small force here, so if we need to pull back, we can. Oh, that smallpox is actually hurting us. Shit. Damn it. Oh my god, 3 million people have already died from... Oh, that's just a European smallpox outbreak. Okay. I'm so glad we got the smallpox outbreak just before the Black Death event. That's gonna be fun. Sure, nothing will go wrong there, eh? No. Did you really just reset your own siege? Okay, no good. I didn't realize I grabbed those guys when I was trying to grab the other ones. Okay. This is going pretty good. Not bad at all. Oh god, influenza and smallpox? Can we, like, have a break? Can we pick a lane, please? What is this shit? Elizabeth Percy. There's the age of the Renaissance. Again, tribute system wouldn't be worth it. Marcher awards could be an idea. Same with integrated elites, but I think admin focus is just too good. Two admin pilled shot. Alright, person we want is local infrastructure, please. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Alright, good, they're down. Let's begin a few forays into Normandy. I know they have 15k, but... no, let's actually not piss off the Normans. Because right now we haven't entered Norman land, which means the Normans won't get involved in the war. The moment we enter... If we're going to enter Norman land, we need to do it all at once. You know? Actually, I can probably secure the rest of Maine, though. Then they have no forts up here. And then there's Anjou. Wonder how much antagonism this is going to be, honestly, when I take France. Simon Sudbury. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure, I'll take him. No idea who it is. Orleans has fallen, finally. Take Namur. Provin and Sen will be annoying, but... at the very least, we have secured the center. There goes Maine as well. Look at that, chat. Paris will fall soon. Once Chartres falls, we'll do a concentrated push into Normandy. Yeah, we'll issue a formal complaint to Flanders, why not? Go all the way into Burgundy if we really wanted to, I just don't want to. Alright, let's begin. Get up the Harcourt. We take Allier. Like I said, we need to take Rouen. Is that Rouen or Rouen? I'm honestly not sure how I pronounce that. Yeah, I only have about 10k there, 13k right now. So I don't know if I want to advance into. There's Navarre. Mortain has 728. That's not bad. Oh, Aquitaine finally built up some new levies. Oh, yeah, and I have like 300 mercenaries. Nice. It's not worth it right now, considering that levies just do most of the work. Let's be honest. All right, let's step into Normandy. Now, is that a Okay, good. It's not secured. I was gonna say, am I about to like get pranked here? Ah, I was about to get pranked. Yeah, no, get back. All right, there's the French force. God, 20k. What do I do against that? What do I do? I want the Battle of Harcourt at least. You guys stay back here. Get back on Drew for now. You guys will be our wind force going around, taking out any incursions. Alright, just the walk room. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to activate Normandy. Bring the Parisian force back. I'd rather hold them off there than have to waste the siege parks. I can detach a siege, right? Okay, you guys are already back in Paris, that's fine. You guys detach a siege, please, for Chartres. And get in there. This will be the final large battle of the war, I feel, so I want to make sure we're all here for it. It's in a wooded province too, which is nice. I'm pretty sure it's woods. Yeah, so we have a massive defensive bonus. Okay, good. They've lost their left flank. Huge. There we go, chat. I feel like this is probably the deciding battle of the war here. Because both sides are absolutely exhausted. We have nothing left on our side. Those casualties were a little bit too close for compared to how I'd want them, honestly. Standard Wall, King John Lackland. Granted the Charter of Liberties to tin miners of Cornwall and Devon, which made tenures subject only to the legal jurisdiction of the Chief Warden and released them from obligations of serfdom under the feudal system. This charter will continue to be updated recently with the establishment of judiciary courts and immunity to the tenures from other courts in England. That looks horrible. Why would I do it? Oh, I see. Yeah, no. Yeah, negative 25% pop satisfaction is not it, Chief. Alrighty. I just need shots with the fall and then we got this. Damn, how did the French manage to get those levies back? My god. Alright, well, we have 11k now. Let's combine it. And let's go see what we need to do. Normandy's army will be annoying, but not unstoppable. As much as I want to be able to go over here and relieve that siege, I want to make sure that Paris and Chartres stay sieged as well. So we'll do our best here, but no promises. It's not like EU4 where you can just carpet siege someone, right? You have to actually, unfortunately, do stuff. Get the mercenary company into Normandy. Take back Ableville and we'll go up the coast here to Rouen, if we can. Here they come, they're at Le Mans. Let's meet them at Le Mans. Actually, let's use Balim, because then we'll be the defender. There we go. I want to use that Woods Province to my advantage once again. Just how it goes. That left flank's going to collapse immediately if we're lucky. Right flank and center are out of reinforcements for them, whereas we have still quite a few reserves. Alright, that's good. God, we are taking a lot of casualties for us, though. Way more than we should. Okay, it's still a 2-to-1 advantage, though, so that's fine. Alright, you know what? Let's move in the best we can, I guess. Ain't no way that's where they retreated to. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose that siege progress. Okay, they won that. You know what? That's fine, actually. If I knew I could stack wipe them there, I would have got them. I hate to see it. Go reclaim main. I'm trying to retake tours all they want. I'm not gonna get it. Surprisingly enough, chat, this is still technically us barely winning because that negative 25% defender ticking. Gonna say, oh, have a good one, Emperor. I feel like if I had just abandoned France, I would have been Great Britain by now. All I really need is just to get Scotland. You know? Like, Great Britain's gonna be very easy to form once we're done here. It's not possible due to 100 Years' War, yes. Yeah, so we just gotta wait for 100 Years' War to be done. Now, how much land do I specifically need? Do I specifically just need the Union? Alright, so I need the Union plus 100 years. Okay. Or I just need to give them 40 locate. Yeah, okay, so what France starts with 160. I was down to 140 the other day because I gave Aquitaine all that land. If I just gave them Aquitaine, how many locations is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do I own the islands? Yeah. No, actually. Oh. No, I do. 19, and then... Okay, so if I just give France all of Aquitaine, we just end the war. Which is an idea. But I've already fought this long. So if I wanted to speedrun form in GB, Scotland is guaranteed by France. So they wouldn't be able to get over to Scotland is the issue. Also, are they guaranteed by France? Oh, they are, okay. Do they have any allies? They do not. I'm sure I would have found a way to get involved there. Also, can I... Oh, I can annex during war. Let's go. Huge. All right. Richard, nice. Hey, Chatrafel. Let's go. Get you over to here. Get you up to... Rajatan. Oh, someone unsees Gure. That's annoying. Where did that army flee to? I don't want to get ambushed on Paris. Okay, I figured out where the army fled to. They're going to Paris. Okay. Get over there. I'm gonna lose those guys. I'm gonna lose that siege too. Wait, can they get past Shatra? They can, okay. And they're going into Korba. Okay, so their only chance now is to the 8th Army's only chance now is to hopefully hold long enough for me to get there with the 7th Army. Manitoba, and I saw Savona got banking earlier. Alright, oh, I just immediately got stack wiped, okay. So there was no fight there, that was just immediate stack wiping. Neat. And very annoying. I know had that been the other way around, they would not have gotten the immediate stack wipe. Oh well. How's that battle looking? Oh, the defender, get out of there. Ah, god damn it. Come on, I'm right at the gates of Paris. Let me have this. Okay, we had an organized retreat at least. No. Put my intention in charge. I want him here. He's a tactical genius. Alright, come on. Did I have an... What? How did I immediately lose the first battle? Huh? How did I don't know why it said I lost that battle. Interesting. Also, we did not balance our flanks, which is annoying. We have a really solid right flank, though. Hey, Raven, how's it going? I'm off to work. I'll see you guys. No worries, love. Have a good one. Julie, how's it going? Yeah, so we'll revoke Francis' guarantee of Scotland here as well in a minute. Oh, our mercenaries are finally moving. I think. No, because our navy didn't move to go pick them. Jesus Christ, I hate the automatic navy in this game. It just doesn't work like how it did in U4. All right, split this army in half. Consolidate regiments, split in half. One goes north, because the French army is like the Norman army is no longer big enough to contest us. One goes to Paris, one goes to Rouen, and we'll reinforce the Norman boys with a few mercs. I guess technically the Normans are big enough to contest us, but I'm gonna ignore that. French guys are big enough to siege down places though, which is annoying. Okay, there goes more of the Norman forces. No, embark you guys. Let's retake Abbeville. We'll go from there. Anyway, Raven, what are you up to today? On the bike at the gym at the moment, but at home trying to keep playing Rome for the War, but it keeps crashing the desktop. Are you using the Steam version or the disc version? I had the Steam version crashes less, even though it's not as good as the original disc version in my opinion. Actually, you know what? Start blockading Normandy. These are the last two sieges of the war, chat. That's all we need. Just need to take Paris and Normandy. I believe in us. I believe we can do it. Steam? Huh, interesting. I wonder what would cause that crash. I have to look into that. Okay, those peasants. Those are peasants. I'm mercenaries, which are professionals, hopefully. They should do better, no? Yeah, oh my god, we have so much initiative. We got in there before they even were able to get in. Damn. Okay, I'm okay with that. That works for me. Mercenaries kind of based. Let's go. What are they even doing up here? Who is this? Whose mans is this? Amal. Oh, okay, Amal. So. Oh, so that explains how I lost Amal yesterday. I wonder if they pieced out separately with Did I piece out separately with their vassals? All right, that changes a lot. All right. Okay, this changes things. Specifically, I need Anguimont. Alencion. Oh, that's Alencion I'd like to take, actually. Okay, so I can't steal them as a vassal from here, though. I see. Interesting. Okay. So I can take them directly. But I can't make them a vassal. Is that because they're an appanage? Maybe. What about the non-appanage? Okay, I cannot even see any of the non-appanage. God, there's so many fucking French vassals. Please let my people go. Alright, so you I probably can't. Yeah, okay, so appanages I can piece out separately. Everyone else is a vassal. Okay, that makes sense. What probably happened is when they took Amal, like I'm about to here. How are we feeling about that battle? I feel like we're gonna win that, so. I take a lot of casualties doing so though. No, that right flank, yeah, left. Okay, flanks collapsed, we're good. So we'll take them all, and we can just, yeah, if these are appanage, we can all do this like really small amounts at a time. That's nice. Knowing that you can separate piece out the appanage is huge. You are an appanage, so let's separate super piece. There we go. Oh, your money, please. Ta-da! Okay, that's cool. So that's how we get the port in Angoulême. Okay, that works for me. That's cool. I like that. How did I not figure that out earlier, though? Baron was a fight them of war, so I can't use them out separately. Now, can I grant you land during war? Probably not, I feel. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can seize land during a war. I just can't give you land during a war. Interesting. Okay. I got won the battle over Win. Nice. And Paris is almost fallen. We got this. Also, ain't no way to merc the mercs. Let's go. Hog merc stack. Huge. Alright, so now that Omal is dead. Where are you? There we go. Set piece you out. And take Omal. Alrighty, I'm starting to see how this works, guys. Still working on Deep Underground Space Weapon. Nice. Currently looks like the ISS with boats. Oh, cool. Peter is cursed. Ah, I see, I see. Alright, so no, this all makes sense. This is all starting to make sense, chat. This is how we eat up France. And I don't know how we're going to avoid a coalition, though. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. 240, I don't want to take that. 240, yeah, I don't want to. Damn it. God, our levies are going to take so long to re-raise after this. Oh, wait, actually, we got new levies from Uncle Mole. You don't say. Sure, let's get those guys then. Yeah, it should be enough to take out Guerre. And help you guys with our mercenaries up here. Just reinforce siege. There we go. Get everyone in there. We got this. I don't think there's any individual French army large enough now. It's with the Norman army gone. Maybe Britain, but I'm not fucking with Brittany if I don't have to. I do much FTD in one sitting as I feel like taking a break. Hey, no worries. That happens. Burnout is real. I get it. Why is that army A? Alright, we just hit 50% now. My god. Oh, that was Anjou's army. I guess they, I'm not sure why they attacked me. Is this Bourbon? Oh, this is Bourbon. I thought, oh, I guess they integrated La Manche. Okay. That explains why I'm not occupying them anymore. In that case, go take them. I just lost 20 prestige? Holy shit. That's insane. What did I lose that for? My god. Alright, do I need to... Can I separate peace out with these guys? I cannot. Okay, they're a vassal. It's interesting that you can separate peace out with the appanage, though. That's really cool to me, I think. You're an appanage, so Boulogne I'll take as well, and Calais I'll take. Calais a fort, actually, I don't want to take that. Yeah, I don't want that. I'll just siege down the Meaux. Paris is so close to falling. If I can get this union with France, I'd be so happy. Honestly, I'm tired of not having it. I think we can speed 5. Oh, Isabel the She-Wolf Capet has died. Fell down a set of stairs. Okay. Also, talking about this, let's remember that we also need to secure our nation. Build up quite a bit of iron over here, I think. And then remove you to increase province control in Sussex. And also put Simon Sudbury, sure. Why not? Let's appoint you, buddy. The answer why not is I don't have enough money. Let's do speed 5 real quick. Go. That's actually a little bit too fast. Knights Companion policy in the Order of the Garter. Legendary referring Knights can refer to express to form his own legendary Brotherhood of Knights as his elite retinue. Interesting. Stranger Knights, Holy Brotherhood, Patron of Arts, Destitute Veterans. All. Oh, let's do Brett Knights Companion. That's fine. Interesting. I've never seen Order of the Garter before. Interesting. Interesting. The more I play FTD, the less I want to. No, that's fair. Again, people like take breaks from FTD. I do not recommend playing FTD all the time. Honestly, like, it's a creative drain sometimes, you know, and that's all right. But just build when you have the inspiration to, and don't build any more than that. But I do. I have weeks where I just take a break from FTD. Like I don't do it on stream because I don't want to. All right, we can take Normandy in the peace deal now, and Mortain and Evreux. So at the very least, we get that, and we break the guarantee over Scotland. I'll probably give Aumale to Normandy, so I don't mind doing that. And down here, I'll just give this to Aquitaine, I think. Alrighty, not a bad little. Oh, Brussels, let's go. Alright, I gotta sneeze. Alrighty, there we go. Also, Deco UI can sit on a broken glass jar. Just get the Deco Mimic UI. I know some people prefer. I personally don't like it, but I know some people prefer it. I'm used to the Deco Mimic UI or the Deco UI already. So the neat thing is that the Order of the Garter is still a thing. Is it? That's hilarious. I don't know enough about English history, honestly. All right, come on, Paris, just fall. Oh, wow. Power word fell Paris, I guess. That's cool. Didn't know I had that ability. Alright, we will let yeah, we'll let Bar out for free, that's fine. Oh no, that part I wasn't gonna take it anyway, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, split off all my professional troops. Actually, you know what? Alright. Split off all my professional troops. I think that's all the professional troops we had, eh? Well, we definitely don't have the manpower to reinforce any, so that's all we have now. Oh, we have no food in Bordeaux. Shit. There we go. Alright, Paris has fallen. Let's get the boys back home, and then we'll peace out and finish the war. You guys go back to London. You guys will be disbanded. There we go. Our men can finally return home, chat, after... What is that? 7 years away? No, 6 years away. It took us 6 years to take Paris. But we did it. I met one weird bloke. Oh, wait, that might have been the bad for... Oh, okay, for Order of the Garter, yeah. Alright, now, do I have the union with France? Where is the union with France? Where is my union, France? Really? There's no union. Damn. So I did manage to reduce apparently the entire thing by 200 cost, which is interesting. Is there really no union with France? That's actually so sad. Alright, we'll just take Normandy. So we need Mortain. Mortain will become a 5. Normandy becomes a 5. And Every becomes a 5. There we go. Can we take La Rochelle? Extra 4 points? Sure. Alright, that's our first peace deal with France. We got 2 ports out of the way at least. No, I actually need to remove their guarantee of Scotland too, don't I? No, all treaties with Scotland as well, please. Damn, okay, I'm missing like 1 fin. Oh, you know what? I don't need La Rochelle, that's fine. As much as I want it, I don't need it. Alright, that's the first war of France over, chat. Got 69 ducats out of us. A whole lot of 5s. And then it's just all of France that becomes international coalition against us. Alright though, that's not bad. It's not a bad little start. Alright, seed location Omel, because I don't want to have to deal with it. And then seed province. Alrighty. And now we have a direct open into Paris whenever we want. So if we do get that union with France casus belli, then we'll be able to take what we want. Alright, it's as if nothing ever happened, because the home front actually did okay. Now, how many levies do we have? We have 30k levies we can raise again when needed. Nice. Okay. Scotland, you're next, buddy. I think Scotland could probably take all in one war if I had to guess. Yeah, we're much stronger in them, and they're abandoned by France now, so... Orkney has a casus belli on... on Scotland. Curious. Very curious. Okay. Now we can actually play the game. Basically what upsets me about romanticy, even when set in fantasy equivalent of Britain, the monarchy and aristocracy always has a French structure. And if it doesn't, and the lords have more power to pick the next kins, they've always framed as a bad from the princess has to overcome. Interesting. I do not watch enough fantasy to really notice that. Because I've always just assumed the French feudal structure is the default, right? That's how it's always been for me. So I've never really once minded about it. Okay. Put up those iron mines in Sussex. Get that control up. We'll get a road down there soon as well. Let's go straight to Lewes. Then we can come across to Chichester. Alright, that works for me. In the meantime, we can build up more of that fine cloth industry as well, because I assume that's doing bank. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that is really good for us. So I do not mind that whatsoever. Is it the simplest and most codified? Well, I don't know if it's the simplest, but it's definitely the one that we're most exposed to, right? Alright, how are we looking on annexation over here? Nice. Integrate Lancashire. Alright. Alright. So we now have 53 areas. Okay. Yeah, so we either need all of these, because the red outlined ones are the sections. So all of these 200 locations. So that's for France to win, and then for us to win, we just need France as a subject, or 130 locations in France. So if we take Maine, Anjou, and Brittany in the next war, we should be able to get enough of what we need. But I don't know if we'll be able to take all of them in the next war, let's be honest here. Surprised that Normandy is actually loyal right now, honestly. That's the more surprising part. The English system lasted longer, but it changed every civil war. I wouldn't say the English system lasted longer. because keep in mind that the Magna Carta kind of devolved the English system of nobility. Like, or I guess it empowered the nobles, but it devolved the feudal structure, and it kind of centralized quite a bit more under future English monarchs. Because, like, well, to be okay, so it's interesting because France went from incredibly decentralized, like way more decentralized than England, to way more centralized in England with the absolutism, right? And that's where you get the absolute monarchy from. But I don't know. I feel like England's, because like as you kind of have like lords nowadays, but it's not in the same way. They're just rich old people, right? They didn't like the wars didn't retain much military power after, was it Cromwell? I want to say. When did the lords lose their like military? Because a lord having military power is what I consider feudal. A lord just being rich, I don't really consider that a feudal system anymore. But it's when they have their own like private armies and retinues, right? So lords nowadays, for example, don't have their own private armies. I want to say, was it Cromwell or was it a later civil war that caused a lot of the nobles to lose out on their armies and stuff? Limited points, the power retained by the lords longer. Power, I guess. I don't know. I would argue against that. Because, like, you have a monarchy in France for quite a long time. What about the House of Lords? Yes. So the lords have political power. But that's I would not call the House, I would not call the British Parliament nowadays a feudal system. It was Cromwell, but then they came back after. Yes, but I don't know. I don't think it was the same. I would argue France's lords had more power for longer than English lords. Because the House of Lords, especially nowadays, like I'm not counting that. Because again, like we're talking feudal power, right? Sure, they have political power, but specifically the feudal power was the military power to act without a central authority. So, for example, any one of these little appanages could do whatever they want without having to answer to big man France. At some point, they lost the ability to actually command that army. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, when was that point? Because I think for France, you have Napoleon, obviously. But I don't think that took out the lords' powers, because you still had lords underneath Napoleon. And you still, like, because Napoleon didn't really break the wheel. He just kind of put himself at the top of it. You know? Benedict Morgan, nice. Cecil of Cheshire. Well, no, it's not hereditary. The King of France might disagree with you on that. Okay, do you mean the King of France that was reinstalled after Napoleon was, like, destroyed at Waterloo? That King of France? Just double checking. You mean the nobility system that, because it wasn't destroyed but just usurped by Napoleon, literally went back right to how it was for Napoleon III to take power? And then you go back into Republican eras, but... Because I would argue by the time of Napoleon III, you already have... I think we're talking cross purposes a little, probably. But my point is that, you know, Napoleon III, there's still French nobility with their own little armies, whereas I don't think the English had that anymore. I think the English were too centralized by that point. And like obviously, like once the French Republic happens, then obviously there's not many, like there's no wars of their own armies. But that's what I'm trying to say, is that in terms of feudal power, feudalism lasted a lot longer in France than it did in England. Hey, Shibichu, how's it going? No, the idea of the wars can... When you say French Republic. Which one? The one specifically after Napoleon III, which I believe was the Second Republic? Or was that the Third Republic? We're on the Fifth Republic now. Yes, I know how many republics there are, Shibichu. That's why I'm specifying. Like... I'd have to look more into it, of course. I could be completely wrong on it, but I would argue that I do feel France had feudalism longer than England. Because England, I don't know. England had compromise in a lot of libertarianism way before France did. Second was before Napoleon? Okay, so it was the Third Republic then. I'm talking about Napoleon III. And we're saying how much more power the lords had over the king? Yeah, but the original topic was feudal power. Yeah, sure. The lords had power over the king because of the Magna Carta in English, or in England. But like, the lords also got, you know, completely gutted a lot faster than French nobles did. Because like, yeah, they're still lords nowadays, but they're completely powerless. They're symbolic now, right? They're ceremonial roles for the most part. It's like how the Queen, for example, has no real power under the current British system. Okay, France is rebuilding her power, which is unfortunate. Up to 8,000 potential levies. Alright, can I get a parliament here? Alright, we can get a parliament next year and we can take Scotland. Third Republic was after Bismarck, had his little stroll through Alsace and Lorraine. Okay, yeah, so that means the Third Republic is the one that followed Napoleon III. Yeah, because I would say the Third Republic is the end of feudalism in France. They're symbolic, but also own everything. I wouldn't say they own everything nowadays. Because there was another one between Napoleon and World War I. Yeah, there was the Fourth Republic. But I'm saying for the purpose of this discussion, the Third Republic is the one that we... I would say that's delineates the border between, like... The rise of the Third Republic is the end of feudalism in France, I would argue. Because, like, technically, yeah, Napoleon ended feudalism, and then he just put himself at the top of the system, and then he got deposed, and you bring back Louis, and then Napoleon III comes in with the steel chair, right? So, like, you could argue about all of that forever, but I think the important thing is that, oh, I just realized there was other bonuses here, shit. Oh, interesting, neat. Oh, that pop promotion speed would have actually been really nice to have. Shit, I should have gotten that one. Pop promotion speed is actually so nice to have. The Republic fell in World War II when Philip Pétain decided to be a little naughty. Oh, okay. Really? I thought, for some reason, I thought the Fourth Republic was like World War I. Wait, what caused the fall of the Fourth Republic, then? Because we're on the Fifth Republic now, are we not? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Who are we? There we go. Let's build up Hastings area, get this iron all nice and built up. Ooh, lumber here as well. Need that. That'll always be nice for building materials. The port's refurbished. Yeah, let's go towards innovative. Alright, give me London. Give me... apparently there's no nobility parliaments we can argue. Are you kidding me? Contain banking? Sure, why not? Alright, I want the rest of this province here. Let's go get some more antagonism, shall we? Come on, Scotland, do you want to live forever? Oh, I did lose 10k of my guys, though. Well, probably because I made the commoners upset, didn't I? We have common militias. Oh, we do. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few of my guys here, aren't I? Let's go to Carlisle. I really don't need you guys down here, honestly. Alrighty. Let's go fight the Scottish. Parliamentary traditions, nice. Ooh, 10 support parliament. We could actually still pass this, maybe. If we wanted to. I don't really want to contain professional armies, though, is the issue. Because, especially if it's spreading, right? Because we are trading with Brussels, which is where it spawned. As you can see, we're about to get professional armies, actually. It seems like we're even getting a little bit of banking from Italy as well, which is nice, so... Yeah, because institution spread is completely based on trade, which makes it harder for areas outside of Europe to be able to trade into Europe. War ended in 58, you know, so the French burnt down Paris against the Constitution or something. Alright, the Scottish managed to get their army unified real quick there, which is concerning, to say the least. Here. Move up in York then. Also, I love when they just ignore zone of control. That's very cool of them. It's fine. They're only attacking Durham, so we'll survive. There's the over 8K. Let's have you guys go for Dumfries. In the meantime, let's go smash the Scottish at Morpeth. Morpeth? Honestly, I preferred saying the French province names. All right, never mind. We're not smashing them there. Okay, never mind. We are smashing them there. Guess that's what we're doing now. The Scottish morale is actually much better than ours. But we have the numbers. When in doubt, just throw more Englishmen lives at it. Or we can just immediately lose. What the hell? Hello? That's fucked up. How did we immediately lose that fight? I know their morale was better, but it shouldn't have been that much of a difference. My god. Oh my, okay, they're gonna flee all the way to London. I don't know how someone runs that far. Jesus Christ, Lincoln? Can you stop? Oh, thank you. Okay, they didn't stop. Did I just lose men to attrition in my own damn nation? God damn it. Not even over the supply limit. What the hell? Alright. Group up the 8th Army. Get Edward on there. I'm upset, but it's probably my own fault because of the way the army was balanced there. I don't know why our... Like, I understand, like, we were going to lose the battle eventually, but why did it collapse so quickly? They have no professional regiments. Interesting. Alright, let's take the fight at Dumfries. It's Hills Province, which is going to suck. Well, it's the Highlands. It's all Hills Provinces. Right, they have no reserves. Come on, collapse that left flank. I can see it. I can see it falling. I can see it, chat. Fourth Republic ended in 58 with the formation of a new constitution and switched to semi-presidentialism. It was created after the parliamentary system had repeated failures at forming governments and a weak and powerless executive branch. Oh, that makes sense. Established by de Gaulle is basically a way to both empower himself and stabilize the French government. I see. Okay, that makes sense for de Gaulle. Okay, interesting. But yeah, anyway, this all stems because we were talking about fantasy and how they always default to the French feudalism system. But it's like, it is just the most ubiquitous. It's the one everyone knows. Like, when you think of lords, ladies, counts, and dukes, right? It's always the French system. Alright, so I see a fort to the west, and I see Edinburgh right there. Let's take Roxborough. Executor changes stance, nice. Favor the wealthy, no. I would rather favor the ruler if possible. Maybe we will centralize England just a wee bit as a treat. We'll see how that goes. There's perf up there as well. The question is, can I take all these guys? I do not want to help the lords. The lords are assholes. I just need to make sure Scotland is a subject, right? Don't have to worry about anything else. No, it's too expensive to become a subject. You're kidding me. Damn. Yeah, I hate to see it. Alright, well, I guess I'll take all their little vassals then, I guess. They're just a little bit too big. I love music in this game. The longest regime in contrast is still the Empire. Established by de Gaulle, it is in fact the longest running political regime in French history. Brazil's longest regime in contrast is still the Empire. The wonders of living in South America, honestly. Stanary Court, what is that? That looks horrific. Why would I build that? Can I just release Cornwall? Can I not just have them as like a little vassal-y guy? Like, do I really need them? You know what I mean? And I have to sit here and siege this shit down again. Still appeared in our histories with a literal emperor keeping shit in order. Also the whole, slavery event. Yeah, Jesus. But didn't the Golden Rule... I know he was overthrown because he abolished slavery. No? For Pedro II? Was he not overthrown for abolishing slavery? Because like people were super upset about it. You know what? Maybe reducing more exhaustion is the answer here. Alright, good. It's a weak fort, so let's come up here. We can blockade it at least. At the very least, if we can't eat Scotland all in one war, we need to take these 2 damn forts here. I hate having to deal with forts. Yeah, in that case, what we'll do then is we'll take Galloway, Lothian, Eviatdale, and Strathwood. Alright, there we go. I think that's all we need. Oh, they're already willing to accept that base. Let's go. Who's willing to... Okay, it's all just the French duchy still. That's fine. Alright. It's a little bit of aggressive expansion as a treat, okay, chat? Let's not worry about it. Where is my diplomacy? Relations, great subjects, historical, Reading, Northumberland, Jersey, Galloway. Okay, I personally do not want to manage down Cornwall. I will say. Province. I just don't want to deal with any of that negative control stuff. There we go. And then Galloway. My man. You get here. And you get here. And perhaps even here. There we go. Alright, and now I don't have to deal with any of that. There we go, chat. It's just that easy. And now we can just disband all of our lands. And bring our professional boys back. Well, actually, let's keep them up here. Because let's be honest, we're not going to be fighting anyone else right now. Alright. In the meantime, we're annexing Lancashire still. And then we'll clean up Wales as well eventually. But I just didn't want to do Cornwall anymore. Alright, possible cabinet actions. Let's actually stabilize the country. Sure, why not? What did I lose 149 people to? Oh, Galloway, right, because I gave away Cornwall and Galloway. Okay. You say, what the hell? Pedro II became very unpopular near the end of his reign due to repeated scandals and orphans. He was also disillusioned when the coup started. He went, fuck it, y'all can have it, and left. Yeah, I knew about that part. Army got in power and became prestigious due to the Paraguay War and had their heads filled with Republican ideas. Wanted it to be slow and gradual process, aka let it take another 100 years to fade. I see, yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Alright, so after our truce with Scotland, what is that at? 1350, nice. They should be small enough, but we can take the rest. Because we took most of their, like, towns, right? It was just their, like, we took the majority of their towns. Except for Perth. I think Inverness? I'm so used to this settlement in Total War being called Inverness, so that's what I've always called it, but I'm not used to the localized names. Yeah, so Perth's the only town left. Oh, and they also have... Oh, no, there is Inverness. What the... You guys have an Inverness and an Inverness... God, I am begging the Isles to be more creative with naming stuff. Please. Also, I love it that's still called Shetland, even though the Norse own it still. Art of War. Oh, nice, cool. Orkney, Shetland, Nixon, Lancaster. There we go. Alrighty. Well, France has recovered, surprisingly. Yeah, so if I gave them all of Normandy, Evreux, Aquitaine, and those provinces up there, that would end the 100 Years' War immediately. Which I'm almost tempted to do, honestly. But I think Aquitaine would actually cost too much, sadly, so... We'll finish it with an Angevin Empire. We'll have fun with it. Do I own the market up here now? I do, let's go. You know what that means. Oh, I need 22 prestige, damn. I need to raise my prestige. What do I do to raise my prestige? Subjects, noble estate satisfaction. Prestige to stay, okay. Can I embellish great works of arts? I can, let's go. Doesn't help us, that just gives me more centralization, I guess, but... Yeah, give me those rural communities. Yeah, I need more prestige so I can get the damn market destroyed and then put it all into London's market. Because how much would that give me right now? Some of it would go to Dublin, obviously. An extra 200, probably... Let's assume 100 goes to London. Yeah, that would give me quite a bit. Never surrender, true. Place is literally named Shitland. There's Sir John Plantagenet. Nice. Alright, I guess we're just waiting now. Waiting for more France hijinks, waiting for more Scottish hijinks. We have 4 years until Scotland we can rebuild. I'm at the point now where I'm kind of making money, but I don't really care what I do with it. Because, like, London is just kind of my place. Oh, there's Edward the Black. Nice. Let's build up some fine cloth. Let's just build up the English cloth sector, I guess. What we did historically. God, I hate... God, Wales is so disgusting. It's just border gore. Why can't we just make it all one dominion? Please. Oh, antagonism received is actually quite nice. I wish we had that before we took out Scotland, but I wasn't paying attention. Alright. My frame rate does not enjoy speed 5 right now. There's that recent update that makes it go faster, which is nice. The performance has been better overall, but it's also caused a little bit of, I find, like, the frame rate really doesn't like speed 5, for example. Alright. This is where the fun begins. Yeah, and this is why we killed off so many of our peasants before the Black Death, because now when they die, we'll still have, you know, we'll have spent all of our lives that would have died regularly beforehand. We killed off all the people susceptible to the Black Death. So astute, trust me. I love that negative 25% control hits them too as well, even though they're in charge of the place. That's just really funny to me. Yeah, they can't even get maximum control in their capital. That's hilarious. That little guy is like Cornwall as a vassal is just permanently crippled. So how do you delete these anyway? We can't destroy them because they're not ours anyway. Are they not fiefdom? Oh, they're a vassal. Oh. Alrighty. So, next war we focus on Brittany and Anjou. If we take those guys out, that'll be pretty good for us. Bourbon would be nice as well to have, but we can separate piece them out, I think. And then I guess we could take out all these guys down here too, all the little appanage, but... actually, maybe not. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe not. I had a shower before my quads gave up, but I think the way that convo went proved my point that British and French aristocracy are fundamentally incompatible. I don't know if I would say they're fundamentally incompatible. I would say using the French system to represent the English would not work. That I can agree with you, but... Like, keep in mind, the French did conquer, like, specifically the Normans did conquer England, right? So a lot of the English nobility's roots are in French nobility culture. Border Reavers. Oh, shit. Border raids are now enabled. They can occur whenever England and Scotland have a truce with each other. Reavers from either side of the border will shortly begin the raid one another, causing damage to raid locations. They can fend for themselves. I don't have a border with Scotland, so I'm fine. That's how we get them. Just take him out. Alright. Yeah, I should have just given up Aquitaine. But it is what it is. How are my levies looking? 42,000. Okay, we're back to where we should be. We still have way more than France. France has not recovered their levy yet, which is actually insane. And then what we'll do is we'll use our levy to hit them during the Black Death, because, you know, they'll be weak from disease, chat, and I'm sure that won't affect us in any way, shape, or form if we hit them during the Black Death, you know? I think it could just be a little silly. Alright. Yeah, expensive truce with France up. I don't want to lose Benedict Morning. He's actually kind of good. Okay. Let's my truce with you up, buddy. Up in 51. Okay, so we actually can attack. We can attack the Scots again before we attack the French. And then okay. Neat. I assume once this truce is up, I'll be able to see what. That was fast. Hello? How did you come? How did you get to Portsmouth so fast? Oh, the fucking Genoese! Give us every time. Segregate the infected. Then scapegoats. Don't really want to control the food market. I don't think it'll help us. Yeah, it doesn't really help us. Isolate the country does at least help. Oh, well, whatever. We'll just we'll take our lumps, chat. Like I said, we already used most of the peasants attacking Scotland and in France, so it was worth it. Oh, it's okay, it's back in Portsmouth. It needs to decide if it's in or it's out. Bag profiteers. Repossess those medicaments. That would be nice to have, actually. Alright, we've had 15 deaths so far, chat. We gotta be careful with this one. Oh shit, there it is in London. I cannot isolate the country. Oh, now I can. Okay. I'm an island. Let's keep it out of it, shall we? If I get away as England with only 66 plague deaths, I'm popping off. I don't think it's gonna happen, judging by the flood of I have to retake the stab hit for segregating the infected. You're kidding me. Well, here, let's present scapegoats, and then because it's only one province, so I assume it's gonna disappear again. Let's just see what we can do here. Yeah, exactly. I was right. It's gonna disappear again, so I don't want to take the segregate the infected and risk taking another stab hit. I think we got this. Really gives you a good footman as Britain. Does this? Yeah, the game gives you have great footmen as Britain here. Sure, we'll pay to lower the flag person. So, no, as we get good footmen, because I actually start off with the footmen up here. I have some hobblars as well, and then when I get professional armies, I'll get something called warbows, which will be really nice. Which are basically like the precursor to the longbows. So now that I'm looking at this, I'm probably actually gonna just go handgunners first. Yeah, there's the longbowmen down there. So I was probably just thinking of going. Actually, what's the handgunners? They have 1 shock, 1 speed, 150 speed. That you have, Mr. Longbowman. Oh, that's the army levies. Okay, so that'll make our levies incredibly, insanely powerful. And then we can still keep our handgunners for the main part. Nice. Okay. See no reason not to do that. We're just waiting for professional armies to kick in. Alright. Okay. I said the country's still there. Alright, I think we're at the point now where we need to hit segregation and fight it again. Just because I don't think it's gonna go away as easily this time, like it did last time. As long as we can avoid getting most of it, oh, never mind, there's 60% of our people. Well, goodbye! And London is dead. Fleeing the Black Death. Refugees welcome. Yeah, bubonic plague presence will be set. Set up plague camps. Pay for whatever we can to, you know, save as much of our population as we can. Yeah, here it goes. Soil must remain arable. I'm sorry, little peasants. To be famous for fighting dismounted. Attack the Scots again before we attack the French. Every English monarch for 400 years, honestly. Look, see, the Scots will be in the throes of the Black Death by the time we get up there, so this works out quite well for us. Oh, why do I have Dumfries? So I don't want this. You guys take this shit. I want a nice clean border. Aside from apparently Visitolfin right here. The maid draft. Oh shit. We have maids now. Institute the maid draft. We can tell them to clean their own. No, I want serfdom. I kind of like serfdom. Not gonna lie. Okay, 151k. That's not bad. We've had worse. Okay, 254k. That was worse. I'm not gonna lie. That was worse. We built up money though, so we'll just build settlements everywhere that got really affected. Flagellants. Yeah, sure. We'll reduce 5% spread plague spread if we can in Cambridge. Oh, this is rough. British Knights can send me famous for being dismounted. Oh. I don't know, I personally haven't heard it. I know that the British lords pre-Norman invasion were very famous for fighting dismounted. But are you sure that is that still true even for the Norman knights that took over the British nobility? Prevent annexation against Scotland. Oh, cool. I don't know who we're preventing the annexation of. I don't particularly care because I'm going to subjugate all of them soon, but... And over here... Alright, ruler in France is our ruler's second cousin. Yeah, there has to be a way I can attack with, what's it called? Can I create a casus belli for the throne? Excommunicated ruler. Okay, that's kind of based, but... This way is the Agincourt, it was true. I have to look into that. I haven't heard that. Oh, my son died. Damn, you hate to see it. His evil deeds will... What? Grand apartment building in London. Is this the London Tower? Local crown power, 100%. Sign me the hell up. I will gladly take that. Possible. Let's grab... Increase ties to neighbors. Make it easy to grab. Called. We will... Every casus belli on Scotland. We have a truce of Scotland, so we can't do that, I guess. The truce of Scotland. That's another year. I'm not gonna make it. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I hate to see it. Oh, I'll just pass one then. Get some centralization going here. Actually, we can do a law change. Let's... English Parliament, what does that give us? Over... negative 33% crown power. Why would I want to keep that? Maximum tax. Okay, actually, I kind of do want to keep that. Language of pleading. Interesting. Levy law, longbow competitions, nice. Nice companion, Democratic court. Let's at least do central council. Get some centralization going here. All right, there we go. Hey, Whippa, how's it going? Horses are kind of tough, true. These times a relatively small population that relying on flesh and Scottish levies making large cavalry maneuvers difficult, but not as tough as medieval French trench warfare. True. How's it going, Moonfa? How's it going? Your ship washes ashore. We're not going to touch it, obviously. We've lost 1 million. France has lost 2 million, though, so we laugh at them harder because they've lost more than us. Okay? Okay, chat? France lost 1 million more men than we did. Which actually makes it a little bit more equal, surprisingly enough. Alright. I think with this next war of France, I'll just dismantle their courts, honestly. Like unrest. Yeah, deal with the rebels directly. Get those parliament seats, sure. Damn. Dead from disease in Durham, you hate to see it. Here's the heir. Only 4 more years, that's okay. Let's at least give him an expensive education then. Spread rumors and accusations against Welsh minorities? Sign me the fuck up, 10 stability. I love stability, chat. Good government policies, sure. Get more stability here. I think we're finally coming out of the disaster. Honestly, that could have gone worse. That could finish the exterior of the Balloon Court. Nice. They lost 1 million more Frenchmen though, so it doesn't count. Well, the issue is it's Portugal just declared me as a rival. That's fucked up. Try getting your land back first, idiot. But the good thing about this is that France is down to a similar population to me. They started off much higher than I did. And they've lost 2.4 million, where I've only lost, what, 1.2 million? So we're now actually similar populations, which means we're similar levy sizes. Alright, then what we'll do as well, settlements. Can I build these anywhere? Okay, Birmingham, Buckingham, Barrow, Winchester, Monmouth, and Cardigan, Zabasco. I don't care. Yeah, so those areas I got severely depopulated enough that they need the pop growth bonuses, so I'm actually quite happy with this. Not risk the spread. There we go. So we'll let the Black Death get its last few kills. We'll be good to go. We have weathered the storm successfully. 1 million dead Englishmen is a success. Let's put it that way. I hate Durham. What did Durham do to you? No, I was born in Durham. I love persecuting minorities. Jesus Christ. Look, we're just scapegoating them, okay? It's not that bad, I promise. We're just saying that they are responsible for the Black Death. That's all we're saying. Alright. Yeah, that did seem to fix most of it too, which is nice. Oh, of course, we're... Okay, so us, Russia, and... Oh, Scotland joined a coalition. Okay, we have to deal with that before we do anything else. Whoops, forgot to, I meant to mute for that. Sorry guys if you heard me blowing my nose. But, alright, so, Scotland is in a coalition against us. We want to prevent France from also joining that coalition. So, Scotland... sure, we can prevent annexation. Take the capital of Fife, sure. Okay. Yep. That'll perfect 4. Nice. Now, can I annex places? I can. Nice. Okay, Scotland is still a little bit too big to completely annex. But we're getting there. Warco will take the capital 5. Ah, okay, so it's negative 100, so I can't quite take him as much as I want. Okay. I see. I wonder if that's just negative 200 because I haven't taken the capital yet. I might be misreading that now that I think about it. Oh, well, let's get into Carlisle. Seems like Galloway had most of their population for levies, so that's nice at least. We don't have to fight as many as we did last time. That's a lot of rebels now that I'm looking at that too. The Norman Patriots. Why are they so upset? I feel like I've been relatively nice to them. Oh, it's just in Jersey. Well, you know what, Jersey? You'll go to Normandy afterwards if you want a Norman leader so bad. Alright, let's go. Go take Dunfermline. From there. Start the jihad. We're England. What do you mean start the jihad? We're England. I don't know how to tell you this. We can't do that. We do not have the facilities for that. There we go. Seems like the Scottish levies never really recovered from that last war, which is nice for us. Horrible for them. And the right flank collapses before it even gets in. That's hilarious. I hate to see it. There we go. Let's take these guys up next. Nice. Let's go take Inverness. Go. Catch multiple sieges. One here. One here. One up here. Go. Ross is lost. Oh, okay. There was a Scottish army up here. Curious if they just keep that up there. Is that where they keep it? Alright, go over here to Aberdeen. Go. Alright, I think that's considered good enough. I think they're going to be willing to give up now. They can't make them fast. Even if they would accept, we can't send it over to the force. I'm so sad. Yeah, so the war goal apparently prevents us from taking them, which makes sense. Let's release all these guys from Scotland. And take some money from them. There you guys go. Have fun. Play safe. Coalition disbanded. You'll love to see it. Alright, it's that easy. Made English to French the way Herodotus saw the Persians. Convert, obviously. Oh, yes, obviously. Why didn't I think about it? Clan William wants a royal marriage. No, I'm not gonna marry into the damn, you know, Irish. That's the word. I had to think of the word for Irish people there for a second. Oh, we got Anglo-Irish. Neat. Didn't know Anglo-Irish was a group. Oh, that's not good. Scholastica Day riots. Well, they don't have any forts at least. Seems like Galloway deleted their forts. I'll just take the border patrol guys. Really all we need. Because once we, because without their forts, we pretty much just occupy them and it goes immediately back to us. You know, at least I thought it did. I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking. I thought Civil War is supposed to go immediately back to us. Aren't they? Slowly realizing I might be wrong here. These are my professional armies anyway. Okay, so France is back in against us. There we go. Can we annex everything? Royal marriage between Gal. They want me to annul my royal marriage. Hello? Buddy, you're losing this war. Go take Berwick. Oh, they even removed that castle I built on Berwick. That's annoying. Hey. Hey, Wales, you gonna... Wales, you gonna come help me, buddy? This is an interesting center V flank, I see. Alright, I would rather not been the one declared war on here. What's this war for? They need to take my capital. Okay, so I just get taken war gold this time, do I not? Do I not just win this? Like, easily? Also, that sucks I can't take Brittany. Yeah, I'll take Anjou for this war then, I guess. Yeah, Anjou I can take, and then some of these little guys I can also take. Okay, I guess. Guess we're doing more wars. Why do I only have 7 ships as levy this time? Where are my naval levies? Hello? I don't think I lost that many burgers in London. Oh, I did in fact lose that many burgers in London. Oh, hey, look, Wales finally decided to help and lost the battle for us. That's so cool. Right, you know what, whatever. Let's go fight the French again. Yeah, why do I only have 4 ships? What the hell is this? I should definitely have more than more than 4 ships, no? That's strange. Alright, well, you're done, buddy. You're not the war leader. Why is my vassal the war leader? Also, I am the war leader. Oh no, we're negotiating only for ourselves. I see. Now, how do I transfer occupation, I guess? How do I transfer occupation? Because I own all of this right now, which means Gal... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to look at that. I'm just going to go fight France. I don't care. I cannot be bothered to care about that. Okay, good. We did get it back. Nice. Right, now, can I get my... Oh, did most of my ships come from Cornwall by any chance? Is that where all my ships went? Alright, well, we are pursuing the Northern strategy this time, so let's go north. Seen a lot more participant vassals this time, which sucks. Definitely not my favorite thing to see. Let's see if we can take Paris and White Peace France out. Oh. Because if we can White Peace Paris out, that'd be really nice, honestly. Because we don't really have any other way of winning this. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Especially with not that many French troops down there. The no forts button. True. Honestly, dismantling troops or dismantling the forts actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I feel like we get the... Hello? You plan on going inside there? Buddy? Kill my troops, damn it. Thank you. Holding on to them, you wanna let go. Alright, Brittany's in... God, France has repaired their relations with all of their vassals, I see. Really not something you want to see right now, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, come on. What's for transfer and occupation? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Thank you. I appreciate that. Scar, it's good to see you. It's good to meet you. How's it going? We are currently going for the Hail Britannia achievement. And I thought that the war for the French throne would give me a personal union. What a fool I was. Apparently, it just gives me cheaper war score cost. And now I still have to fight France multiple times. So I got stuck in the 100 Years' War thinking I could end it early. Because I did destroy the French in the first war. Unfortunately, the French have come back with a vengeance. But I will say, it's nice that the AI isn't afraid to declare war on the player compared to, like, EU4. Alright, let the wipe most of these vassal stacks, and then where's the main French army? It's over Normandy right now. Okay. Because as we wipe those French stacks, the vassals will become less and less loyal, which is what we want to see. Alright, there we go. Let's go save Kine. And we'll go from there. How many French is that? None, that's Anjou. Where's France's army? Okay, it's... Don't tell me it's just the 149, please. Alright. I guess we're once again teleporting, that's fine. We'll fight Normandy here. We'll fight for Normandy here, I guess. I forgot to balance my flank, shit. I hate it doesn't auto-balance when you combine armies. Alright. That right flank's gonna collapse. Let's retreat. Auto-balance our army, please. Thank you. We still did more damage to them than they did to us, at least. So, I'm not upset about this. There's Flanders armies. There's a French army. French army spotted, chat. Did good. France is a pain in the ass. Yeah, it was fun to play as yesterday, but it's definitely a lot harder to fight than to play as. But I will say, England has some insane bonuses. Like, genuinely insane bonuses. Alright, let's take out Brittany's army here. Depends, I need to take these guys out without losing too much of my own. Now I'm attacking into, what is this, woods? Oh, it's hills. Okay, it's at least grassland hills. It's not too bad. Maybe it is, because apparently I'm losing. No, okay, no, it's just the morale. Morale's higher than... Why did my morale collapse like that? Yeah, 7,000 guys routed immediately is concerning. I'm not entirely sure why. Alright, let's come over here. Also not sure why France's vassals are so loyal all of a sudden. Normally they're never this loyal. Especially after we destroyed France so convincingly last time. Like, okay, I guess, but... What is this? I should have taken that fight right after marching. That was rough. That left flank might collapse, though. Or... Think we can win this, honestly? They've already taken 2,000 losses, which is a lot. We're gonna have to fight them at a 2-to-1 ratio like we did last time. Which we are currently... Actually, no, okay, never mind. They're actually matched up to us this time. Last time, it was 50k versus 100k. So, you know what? This is a little bit more doable for us, I feel. This is post-Black Death, though, at least. France losing those 2 million was actually super useful for us. Now our populations are decently similar. They're only, you know, a mil ahead of me now instead of 2 mil. Or whatever it was. I think I started at 3 mil, they started at 5 mil. Come on. Yes, okay, good. Flank collapse. We win. Okay, I can accept that. Fights. There, even for the AI only declares wars they can win with pretty good certainty. Yeah. Like, there was no risky wars from the AI in EU4, which made sense, but also, it's a little bit fun seeing those risky wars sometimes. Oh, no, go to Beauvais. Catch them. Catch them. Oh, why are you running, you little bastard? There we go, we catch them. I just need to catch the French army itself. If I can catch the main French army, we're good. I saw it disappear to yellow there just before we started this fight, but I'm not believing that. I think that right flank collapses immediately. From Limburg. No. What? The faster we destroy a French army, like a France army, the faster the vassals become disloyal. I'm beginning to believe, chat. We only have over 10 war score too, which is nice. Can we just peace out here? Because I'm really not prepared for a French campaign right now. We cannot peace out yet. Shit, okay. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to get the union with France, though, because I thought I was supposed to get the casus belli for it earlier, but I never did. Which is quite sad. And as fun as it would be to take the Parisian market from them. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Runs past. Thank you for the drive-by view. All right. Well, let's see how we're doing here. Nah, fuck it. If they're gonna burn this on us, we at least take Artois and Boulogne-sur-Mer. And maybe Anjou if we can fit it in as well. Because we only need how many more provinces to end this? We only need... We need to either enforce the union with France, which I just don't get, which sucks. Or 130 locations. Anjou will provide quite a few. As will Artois. But we'll see how that goes, I guess. We really just need to work on... I was really hoping we'd just be able to fight a few battles and, like, you know, fend them off, but they are insistent upon this war. Alright, we'll hold at Montes here. Let's see if they attack. Okay, I didn't think they were gonna... Oh my god, they're... Jesus Christ, look at them. They're like ants. Fucking hell. Alright. Let's take down this army here since we count as a defender. We'll have our... better stats. Come on, take them out. Okay, good. Flanks collapse. Nice. Phalanges has lost. Good to go. Seems you don't have air superiority. That's probably why you're losing. You know what? True. I should have had air superiority. Yeah, Aquitaine is losing in the south, and I can't go help them, sadly. Why the hell is Normandy's army in England? Get over here. You rat bastard. Get out of England. Where the hell did the France army go, by the way? I see Anjou up there, but... what the hell is this? There's Brittany's army, which is participating this time, which sucks. This, to be fair, this actually is the most realistic 100 Years' War we've had. In the fact that I'm sitting here going, God damn it, why does France have so many people? Let's not let them get away with using... Where did my navy go? Let's not let them get away with that. Take out that navy where we can. I mean, Brittany's navy will be taken out, which is nice. We'll reclaim Argentan and Mortain, and then we'll, I don't know, we'll figure something out. This sucks. Now, I don't think we can steal ships like we could in EU4, sadly. As fun as that would be. I think we have to be a pirate nation for that, but... Alright, come on. Oh, look at all those longbowmen. Look at that. That's a professional army. Got immediately lost. Don't really care about any of these Welsh guys. Why are my armies not combined? I specifically request that they combine. Merge, you fools. Did no one teach you how to merge? That's Anjou's army. I need France's army. No, no way I beat them back that badly, eh? Well, actually, to be fair, we are absolutely demolishing them. Whoopsie. Alright. I really don't have to siege down everywhere again. Oh, Brittany, we could have stack wiped there. Shit. Oh well. I guess we'll just, you know, try not to lose our... Okay, that's a good stack wipe there. Put that army up. Brittany's army we take down again. Their low morale. God, this is gonna be... It's just fly swatting. This is all this is. We're just swatting flies right now. Right, give me Monte back. There's France's army. Of course they ran all the way down there. Alright. Yeah, I think we just take Artois, get Calais. You know, standard English strats, you know what I mean? I think that's the best thing we have here. I can probably speed for the rest of this war, honestly. It's not exactly like it's gonna go anywhere. We'll re-siege up here. We're at 51%. Come on, France. Like, fuck off. What's their treaty? Can I see what treaties they have? Alliance with Castile? Yeah, annul that. Get that shit out of here. Maybe war reps, actually. And maximum money, please. I really just don't want to fight France right now. Alright. There we go. Isn't that a lovely time? No more coalition against the Deceiver. And these guys are free to go home. There we go. Alright, we managed to do it. We managed to actually secure... Don't ask me how we managed to pull that off. I don't know what France was thinking attacking me when they barely have any troops. But... You know what, it is what it is. But apparently they gained quite a bit of potential levy during that. Up to 37%. Gotta get a core claim. Desmond. I really don't care for these Irish guys. Okay, Scotland is 57, so I'll withhold Parliament until 57. I'll take Scotland. I really wish I had just given up the French lands, honestly. The fighting for the French lands has been such a deficit. I could just form Great Britain already had I focused on Scotland, which, again, very historical. But I wanted to see if I could fight for 100 Years' War. Conrad moved. Here, let's secure Scotland, and then next war with France, I will give them Normandy in one war with the north, and then I'll give them all of Aquitaine in the south with another war. And then that way, like, I'll just truce break right afterwards, and then right after that, we form Great Britain. I think that's the fastest way to do it from here, and then get out of the 100 Years' War. Because once they own everything that I own, that ends the 100 Years' War. That was our issue with France yesterday, is that by releasing Aquitaine, I didn't hold on to all these areas, because I didn't realize Aquitaine had so many random little pieces of shit in France. So, who could have guessed the 100 Years' War lasted a long time? Well, actually, it's not lasting that long of a time. We've only played the game for less than 20 years. It's just, most of those years have been spent fighting the damn French on, like, speed 2. So that's why it's been such a long stream today. We're 3 hours into the stream today. And all we've accomplished is, you know, fighting France. We got Normandy, at least. Like, we are actually doing a historical England run of we made early success against shitty French leaders. And now that the French are coming back, I'm like, uh-oh, I gotta get out of here. But I'll hand back everything I took to France, I guess. Not happy about it though. Oh, my heir is the heir to Chester, England, Pale, Mortain, Normandy, Evreux. Oh, cool. Neat. You know what, sure, just take Elizabeth, I don't care. Stop sending me royal marriage notifications, please. I beg you. Disband, okay, nice. Can't get professional armies yet. Only 7.6 in the I hate being such a large nation because it costs us all the time. Alright. So, one more war against Scotland. Because now that we release those vassals, we just need to take out Scotland. We don't care about anything else. Obviously, this isn't possible during the 100 Years' War, but that's fine. Because all we need, reminder, is become the naval hegemon afterwards. Which, again, we just wait until the Age of Discovery, we get banking, we build up we have more carracks than anyone else, we become hegemon super easily. So I'm not going to make you guys wait here and watch all of that. We will have some games next weekend of it go into the Age of Discovery proper, though. So, like, probably next weekend I'll either do Portugal or Castile. Because I think that'll be a 2-stream run to get both of those achievements. Jealousy or money, pay the money. Wales is eating up all their vassals pretty nicely, which is good. We can start annexing Chester now. Excuse me. Alrighty. There we go. Just generic rebel. Okay, that was interesting. No consolidation. That's nice. We can probably stop isolating the country. I assume those. Yeah, Great Yuan is the one taking most of those deaths now. Okay, you know what? That makes it a little bit easier for us, I think. Or government policies. That's fine. Fuck the lords. I hate the lords. All English monarchs hate the lords. All right. Excommunicated ruler against France. Ooh. You don't say. End of the Black Death. There we go. Alright, that's one situation done. Now we just need to get rid of this damn 100 Years' War. It sucks that I have to surrender all my possessions that I've won. It kind of invalidates the entire first half of this run, and we probably could have done this a lot easier earlier, but besides the point. Run William III now. Let's go. Regency is done. Unmarried king, let's marry in the Franche-Comté. Blanche de Bourgogne. You'll love to see it. Okay. I do like the way royal marriages work in this game, though. It makes PUs a little bit more confusing for me, but everything else is so cool. Like, being able to marry someone's heiress and just immediately getting their area in a union. I did this as Hawaii. I unified all the Hawaiian Islands just with marriage contracts. It was really funny. Okay. Scotland's. That's my choose if you want, buddy. Okay, I guess we're just sitting here speed. There's the Parliament. Let's not call it yet. They're gonna get upset at us, but we'll call it closer to 57. Because you can't get claims on them without what's the word I'm looking for, chat? You can't get claims on them while you're in a truce set. So we really are just waiting. In the meantime, how's everyone's day going? How are you guys doing today? I'm having a lot of fun with. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Playing with the big powers in Europe can be fun. I kind of want to play a multiplayer, where like one on France, one on England, and just see how it goes. Sorry about that. Like, I would love to see how like an actual properly seeded multiplayer run in Europe would go. Because it seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Like, you know, an Austria, Bohemia, Hungary player. Castile, Portugal player, probably not Aragon. France player, England player, Sweden, Denmark, Poland, Lithuania, Teutons, stuff like that. You know, I have some people against each other too. I do not want to let my navy deteriorate. That's my wooden wall, boys. Yeah, so after this, we take Scotland. We have enough now, but I think we can actually do it as well, which is nice. There we go. We secured the rest of England. I'll let Wales secure the rest of Wales before I integrate all them. What else is there? Yeah, start improving with Durham. We can take him out. Save your vehicle. I'm not an Iron Man, so I cannot save. Oh, hey, we got invention of tennis. Cool. Sure, let's tell everyone about tennis. I'm sure that will go perfectly fine. Alright, and then I know I need 41 more locations, which I assume will be Galloway, needing to be integrated. That's the other part of today's stream that I have to worry about. But let's get everything else we need for Great Britain first, and then we'll worry about that. Because Galloway should be a fast integration, I feel. I gotta blow my nose 1 second. I'm gonna crack open my window. It's cold out and it's warm in here. That's nice. Okay, that'll be nice in here. Illuminated Renaissance Arts. Okay, Henry Deville, sure. We'll gain some Renaissance. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I, after all? Let's get that army morale, actually. That'll be nice to have. New outbreak of typhus, my god. Recovery speed, peasant levy will be nice. Army first strike will be nice as well. Getting all that right now, so next time we go in on France, well, next time we go in on France, I'm just going to immediately surrender and offer them all of Normandy back and all that. And whatever parts of Aquitaine I can give them, I guess. Okay. We have one more year and then Scotland is ours. Scotland forever. Worship a Gower. I don't even know who you are. It cannot be expressed in words how little I care about the Pale right now. I do not need Ireland for Great Britain, which is nice. Alright, come on. How far out from Scotland are we? December 7th, okay. Currently at work, but I spent the morning on FTD. Oh, nice. I hope work's going well. Number 18th great power. What's France compared to us? They're 13th. I'm just saying, with the way they fight, they don't feel like they're a number 13 great power, you know what I'm saying? I've seen how they fight, chat. They don't feel like a great power. Alright, we're so close to getting professional armies. If I can build up like a 5k professional army, I'd be so happy. How many armies would I even be able to get? I have a few towns. Okay. As long as I have a few towns, I guess. You know what? Let's turn you. Wait, what are you? Stone, that's fine. Fish, that's fine. Let's get 2 more towns here. Then we'll save up the rest of our money for our armories. I think that's what we'll do. There we go. We get it now. 83 stability. Let's wait a little bit longer. I did not want to pay 83 stab on this. Do you ever get banking? Oh, we only got a little bit of banking. We have a little bit of Renaissance. I thought banking was supposed to be going up. Did we stop trading with Genoa? No, banking is going up. We're fine. Oh my god, please just let me see it. Thank you. Import from locations with banking. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Can we stop having disease ravage us, please? Screen advisor. Yeah, sure, kill him. Yeah, disagree with me. You know, he knows what happens. Alrighty. It's almost time. We are so close. Wait, can we stop having smallpox, please? My god. Dude, can we stop just getting diseases from any known corner of the world? Please. I'm so tired of being diseased. Like, my god. Alright, there's the medieval military, which will get us just a little bit extra tick of morale, which will be helpful against the French. I'm assuming they probably already have it, but you never know. Oh, now that the plague is done, can we build settlements anywhere else? We can. Nice, okay. Just over here. Yeah, they got depopulated for sure. Okay. And actually, since we have the money, build a road over to... Oh, there, all these roads go over. Nice, okay. Alright, that's good then. What's your goal at the moment? Are you trying to build up again, or did you already accomplish most of what was needed in France? So it turns out the game is bugged, and I can't accomplish what was needed in France, so I have to actually undo all of my French conquests, sadly. So what will end up happening is I will need to, pretty much... I would either need to fight France in multiple more wars and actually turn it into the 100 Years' War, or I could just pretty much just give up and let France have it, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, honestly, because I really don't want to have to fight them. They only need 40 locations. Aquitaine and Normandy will give them 40 locations. So hopefully that's how it goes. Oh, but I realized if I transfer them as vassals, then France won't actually integrate them, because I don't think France has been integrating her vassals lately. Looking around at this, because she hasn't gained any territories, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. Does the AI make vassals when they take too much land? Now that I think about it, I actually don't know. Well, considering I see the fiefdom of North Montaigne, I'm going to assume yes, they do. Okay. Oh, that is disgusting, Bulgaria. My god. How do we end the 100 Years' War faster? That's gonna be annoying. Maximize our stab spending. Maximize our legitimacy, reduce our forts for now. Galloway, can you stop revolting, please? How do you keep having revolt? That's literally your culture, isn't it? How are you this bad at this? It's a Scottish revolt, okay. Yeah. I'm tired, boss. Alright, take the troops up, let's go. Get the Carlisle. You guys know the drill by now. Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like had I just let them have Aquitaine in that first war, this would all be over by now, but mistakes are made. As long as we learn from them. Let's take out Berwick. Go. Yeah, the extra army morale is definitely helping a lot. Alright, let's go. Come on. Where's your last capital? Alright, there we are. Take him out, please. Buddy, you just let that army oh my god, okay, the controls could use some work. Like, you know, as much as I'm saying, like, oh yeah, E5 is my favorite on-launch game so far, it's definitely still scuff. I'm excited for some updates that fix that scuff, but what can we do? Just wait for now, I guess. But yeah, the goal today, Lavisar, because I don't think I answered, was we need to pretty much just form Great Britain and then have the most heavy ships in the world. That's like the final goal. So that's why we're fighting. We're gonna be fighting in Scotland in our next war. There we go, nice. We're gonna be fighting Scotland so that we can form Great Britain, and then pretty much I'm just gonna give all of this to the French and hope that What's it called? They take it and all that. Because even like, well, actually, no, is that the fastest way? I think the fastest way is to actually take the 130 locations. Because I don't think France is gonna annex any of these guys, so they're not gonna get the 40 locations they need directly, and then they're gonna extend the 100 Years' War, which means I can't form Great Britain. There's the Lancasters. I'm sure this will not cause any issues. It's like, we need to subjugate France, so I guess we are gonna have to go in on France and fight them again. But I'm not happy about that, suffice to say. At least what we can do with the appanage is I can piece out the appanage separately. And I can take land from the appanage separately, as we saw earlier. Which means, like, you know, I take Alsace, I separate piece them by taking over here. I take all of the eastern lands. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight France. It's gonna be the fastest way. Oh, we got a dock building already? Damn. Find at the Cinque Ports. Storms caused the Cinque Port in Kent to be inoperable. Huh. Alright, let's build Southampton then. That's cool. I didn't know we get a free dock building. Because, I've been wanting dock buildings in Yemen forever, but I never get damn banking to get them. It sucks. Win by your own power, don't just hope France does it for you. But if it is, I want to lose the 100 Years' War, theoretically. That's the issue, but France will not win the 100 Years' War, is the... You know what I mean? I wish to lose it. France refuses to lose it. Or France refuses to win it. Holy person has arrived? Cool. My choose with them is up, is it not? Let's procure a core claim, I guess. No available locations. Okay. So I can't even get a core from them. That sucks. Okay. Do I still have a truce with you? Is that why we're being so difficult? No, I don't. Why are we being so difficult? Why do we do this? Why are we here? Supper? Yeah, the treaties of Castile are still annulled. That's nice. Brittany is quite loyal. Anjou is loyal. Yeah, they're all loyal now. Duke of Normandy plus 50. Oh, maybe it's because I took Normandy, but all these guys become loyal again? I'm not sure. Why does Duke of Normandy make it rival to Normandy? What is this? Oh, you're the Count of Anjou now. That's why. Okay, so you are just... You're loyal because you're the same person, I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, most of their guys are loyal now. So if we were to fight right now, I would be going against all of France. But you know what the important thing is we just got professional armies. So you know what that means. We are going... actually, leave those alone. I want armories. Actually, I want all the way down to Longbowman. Hello. Thank you. Give it up. Thank you. Give it up. Thank you. I want Longbowmen. I want handgunners. Gunsmiths. Handgunners. Swiftness. Come on. There you go. And then supply cards, please. And then honestly, we don't really need this. Just starting professional armies. Okay. Get a lot of CK free every time I look over the HRE, my brain hurts. Yeah. Wait until you see this. That's the HRE map, by the way. Yep. That's the HRE map right there. Boy, does it hurt. Win by an... Okay. Can I ask to join? Damn. Oh my god, that tax base would go down so high. Jesus Christ. Cannot imagine joining the HRE. I can have better education? Damn, that's crazy. Just so throw him an expensive one. Nothing shows that I care like throwing an expensive okay. Excommunicated ruler. That would be 20. Okay, so that's the same cost as if we had the 100 Years War. So because when we attacked for the first phase of the 100 Years War earlier, and we didn't get the throne despite securing Paris, was that the only time we were ever going to get the Union with France ability? So that's what it feels like. Like, it feels like that was the only time we were going to get it, you know? I need 77 more locations. You know what? Whatever. Can we fabricate on France? I think we separate piece out all the appanage. No. No, we'll do Scotland first. I choose Scotland not up. We'll finish off Scotland first. And then we'll go after France. The only thing we can do, I think. Prominent for claims. There we go. Nice. Alright, another War of Scotland, chat. Let's go. I'll have to think about how to deal with France later. Because I really don't want to have to wait until the Age of Reformation to form Great Britain, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to be able to do that today on stream. But we're already kind of hitting that 4-hour mark, and I kind of don't want to go much longer today. So we might have to be in... Maybe we'll do like a bonus stream Tuesday, or maybe I'll play less FTD and switch to this. Oh, there we go. Okay, what does this get me? So, okay, for 4 years, you know what, that's fine. Blanche of Lancaster, that's fine. Let's not use our entire levy here because I want to have some levies left for when we go over to France. Because the potential levy is climbing quite rapidly compared to ours. I'm not a fan of that, I must admit. France's population, for those of you who don't know, is kind of insane, and they're already recovering. And I really don't like that. Like, this is the closest enforced parity we're going to be for a while. If I can get that professional army out onto the field, from like armories and all that, I'd be quite happy. Men-at-arms, longbow levies would be great, right? So, alright, now this time, can I fully annex you, buddy? Yes, I can. Let's go. You'll become a fiefdom. Actually, no, let's make you a dominion, like the Pale. Okay. At least means it'll be easy. And then we'll attack France with the one ability bear. Well, that means we have to take Paris. Well, actually, it's easier for us to take Paris than it is for them to take London. So it doesn't matter who has which war goal. We'll be able to sit on Paris right away. Even then, when they attacked us, we were barely winning that fight. I think I want to hold off France as long as possible, get a professional army in Normandy, and go from there. If I can at least have a starting base of, like, you know, a couple thousand professional troops in Normandy, like maybe 5,000 royal army, right? Then that will at least give us an ability to stem the tide of the French vassal swarm while we can organize our levies to move down. That's what I'm thinking right now. Do you arbor d'Artois? I can't remember. No, I did not. I did in fact give Artois back, thinking it would prevent the 100 Years' War. It did not. So I really did not want to fight the 100 Years' War, because I knew I wouldn't be able to form Great Britain, right? But there's no way to cheese it, sadly. Well, there probably is some way to cheese it. I guess had I given Aquitaine and all that away right away, I would have been fine. Oh, I have to worry about the War of the Roses soon, too, don't I? Shit. That's gonna be fun. Hey, look, all my little vassals are helping. Nice. Who am I? France? Having all my little vassals help. The English vassal swarm is to Scotland, what the French vassal swarm is to England. There we go. Alright. Okay, stability's low. That should be enough to vassalize them, yeah. Let's become a vassal, actually. Right, how are we looking for antagonism? Barely anything. Let's go. Yeah, antagonism just doesn't exist in this game, I find. Alright, that's the north settled away. Look at that. Oh, they're loyal too, let's go. And we have the prestige now to destroy the market up here. How did I know Dublin was gonna yoink most of it, you bastard? You slimy Dublin bastard. Wait, can't I also just destroy the Dublin market? I own that too, don't I? No, because the Pale owns it, I see. Okay. Alright, Kingdom of France and I are perfectly balanced. You're all rival Portugal back, I guess. Alright, now we just build up. Just waiting for those armories. We can build libraries wherever we can, I guess. That would help. Library. Some nice literacy, you know? And then enough books in the London market, that's fine. Why do I not have a scriptorium here? That's crazy. Do I have paper here at least? How does... I'm always surprised that Yemen is in some, like, Aden is more developed than some parts of England, it seems. Yeah, I read up books, that sucks. Alright. Conquer the throne of France. I really don't want to fight just levies. Like, maybe if I could get an ally somewhere, but I doubt it. Castile. Let's start improving with Castile, actually. If we can get Castile as an ally, I'd be happy. At least have a distraction down south, you know what I mean? Did you ally Aragon or Castile? I did not. No, I've just been raw dogging France every time and winning. Like, I've literally just been winning by maneuver tactics. I've been taking the battles on woods. I've been, you know, methodically sieging them down so they can't get back up. Like, that's all. That's the only reason I've been winning. This time we'll take out those appanage. Just whittle down France as much as we can. Whatever appanage did I have? Vassal. Vassal. That's right, any of these into appanage? Interesting. Oh no, there. Astaroth is appanage. But you. Ile Jourdain. And. Was a vassal, okay. Most of the appanage are up here, I guess. Vassal, appanage. Yes, the appanage are kind of, I guess, the territories that I'm supposed to be able to take as England, I guess? It's like, I can't just piece them out separately. Yeah, so let's just... I guess that's just what we'll do. We'll just take all the appanage territory, probably cause a massive coalition on ourselves, and go from there. First, let's get our stability organized. How did we get down to minus 60? I saw we were at minus 40 earlier. Was it the, what's it called? No, it wouldn't have been one we took in Scotland. That wouldn't make sense. Huh, I don't know. No, Scotland's not a fan of us, that's fair. I can still keep saying Aragon's always out of the English. Oh yeah, I can ask someone to, oh, there's, okay, so we have the Lancasters and the Yorks now. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. We can request war entry, but I don't know what the requirement, because they don't show the requirements anytime. Okay, so if France attacks me again, which to be fair, we did beat them back last time, so they might not try that again. But if they do, then at least we know that we can call in someone. Why don't you call in someone like Provence or like Limburg? You need him to yoink the throne, but I don't know how truesome that is. I needed him to put a vassal on D'Artois, Calais. Like, so I guess maybe it was the historical, but because I didn't go the historical route, it ruined the sequence. Maybe. I don't really want to restart though. You know what I mean? I wonder if this. Honestly, I wonder if maybe we just call it here for today. Now that we're hitting that, yeah. Actually, you know what? We'll call it here for today. I'll try this again offline and see if that fixes it. But basically, if it wasn't for the 100 Years' War and me messing that up, we'd be able to form Great Britain by now. If I understand this correctly. So, I'm gonna call this, maybe a success. Maybe we'll come back to it. But I'll try it offline, see if that fixes it. If that fixes it, then we'll try it again. Not next week, because I do want to do a longer Castile game next week. But the week after, we'll come back and we'll try this again. Because I really don't want to restart right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into it. I don't want to restart. Please. Let's go see who we want to raid into. Is anyone interesting? My friends are alive. You know what? Maybe do some more Room to the War for the Ever Half a stream. What do you mean the Ever Half a stream? It's 4 hours. See you later, if I have to start remaking. No worries. If you stay around for the raid, you'll get some more points if you're interested in channel points. It does get you access to Maidstone. Alright, let's raid. You know, let's go see what Sandream is up to. Alright, Sandream, there we go. Hey, Scar, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the assemblage. Always appreciate it. Yes, I guess that goes the same. If you want to get more updates about me, you know, ! Discord, or just follow, you can always tune in. I stream mostly Friday to Mondays, but I occasionally have the rare Gorilla stream. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. We're going to go raid my friend Sandream, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.